everybody. Yes, we are back here on the channel live on the Monday morning. So I hope you guys are doing good. Sadly, I don't have any other new figures to show, but no worries. I'll get some new figures soon. I'll get some new ones, but we'll get some new ones soon. Hopefully, to finish off Legacy United Wave 1 and Studio Series Wave 23. But I think I'll just get Tiger Hawk and Thundertron next, and just finish those two figures first, and then I can move on to Legacy United Wave 2. Hey, what's up, Justin Shaw Reviews? It's been a long time since you've showed up in the live chat. Missed you. But anyway, so hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody is doing well. I might actually add someone in here. And she's a really close friend of mine, and she's always very supportive. She is very loving, and so I'm just gonna send her a link first, so that she sees it, and maybe she will she told me that she might join, so yeah, but we shall see. Let me check it. Let me see. Orion Pax Pops. She might join, she might not, who knows, but just send her the link for it's control V for paste. But anyway, oh hey, Johnzilla Studio, you got two new figures. That's good. Hey, what's up, Marvelous Prime? How you doing? I know it's been a while. Never had the chance to be on here for a while. Figured this is the perfect opportunity to join on. So, Josh Star Reviews, you want me to send you a link to join? Because I don't think you've ever joined the live stream via StreamYard. So, do you want to get a link so that you can join in and hang out here just for fun, just for funsies? You know, it's I mean, I've never really had you on here before, so this is probably the first time probably adding you on here, because I think you've gone live before, but I think that was on Instagram, not on YouTube. But I believe I meant join on as in join the chat. Oh, okay. I see as in join the chat, but maybe someday I'll join in the StreamYard. Someday, but you know, you can actually join StreamYard anytime, right? You can just get the link and you just click on the link and just join in. It's very easy steps. So, hey Charles, what up? You're ungrounded. Hey, that's good to hear, man. That is good to hear. Looks like you've been a good boy. You've been a very good boy. Very happy to hear that. Very happy to hear that you're not grounded anymore. So that's good. So yes. But anyway, so how's things going, JJ? It's going good. You know, it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. You know, over the last week, I've gotten so many figures to flex on you with. I'm done. Really, dude? Really, Josh? You had to go there. You had to go there. You had to go there. I got something else to flex on. I got Cybertron Starscream this past month. Seriously, guys. Origin, Wheeljack, Silver Pulse, Cybertron. Come on! Is Studio Series game, Sideswipe, and Concept Sunstreak available on your country? No. There's no way. Oh, there's no way. The Prime is sound wave activated. Ah! Are you kidding me, guys? Seriously. But hey, Jaws. Jaws. You know, I did get Windblade before you. I did get Windblade before you, Jaws. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. I got this gal before you. Unfortunately, when did you get her? When did I get her? When did I get her exactly? I forgot when I got her. I got her like a few days ago. Like a few days ago. I think I got her like 30th of March. I got her 30th of March. So yes, I got her last Saturday. I got her last Saturday. Got her last Saturday. Whatever. 30th of March. I got her on 30th of March. So yes, got her before you. Oh, so you got her a few days before me. Yes, I did. How is Cheetor, JJ? Cheetor, as in the Beast Machine Cheetor. I like him. I really like him. Oh my God, the camera is so bright on him, but I do quite like him. I think he's a pretty neat figure. I'm glad that Legacy is giving the Beast Machine some love. Unfortunately, Cheetor will be the only Beast Machines figure in the Legacy line, but hey. I also got Lunar Cruise, Optimus Prime. Hey, noise. Unfortunately, I won't get that one because it's a bit expensive for me. I got Sunstreaker. Everybody gets Sunstreaker before me. Really? Are you kidding me right now? Hey, Jaws. I got Magnus way before you, okay? I got Magnus way before you. So don't forget that. Do not forget it. You want me to show up Magnus and flex on you and let you remember that I got Magnus before you? Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Yes. That's right. Sure. Yes. But anyway. You got Gamer Edition. You know, I really want that figure. I seriously want that figure. Do not forget I got Animated B and Chase before you. Did you by any chance get Animated Prime before me? Because I think I got him before you, Jaws. I think I got him before you. I think I did. I think I did. I think I got Prime before you. Or did you get him before me? I'm not sure. But I think I got him before you. I think I did. I think I did. I don't know, but we'll see. Unfortunately, I think you did. Yes! Power! Power's mine. But anyway, so what other Legacy United Wave 2 figures you don't have? You don't have Gears yet. You don't have Shard yet. Oh, I might get them before you. I might get Gears and Shard before you, man. I might get Gears and Shard before you. I got Titan Class Metroplex before you. See, I wouldn't really care because I don't really... I don't buy Titan Class figures, so I'm not really offended by that. But Tiger Hawk, though? Seriously, Jaws. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Jaws? Are you kidding me right now? Oh, man. Yep. JJ, did you know that the new wave of Studio Series pre-orders are up now? Yes, I know that, Daniel. I know that, Daniel. I know. I'll buy the big guns soon, JJ. Oh, big guns as in you mean Magmatron? Hey, what is up, my gang? Alfonso, the best toy hunter of the world. Alfonso Nation. Hey, Alfonso. Hey, yo, yeah, la la lee. It's Alfonso, my guy. It's Alfonso, my guy. It's Alfonso, my guy. That never gets old. Anyway, you're getting the United 5-pack, JJ. You know, I really want the Hound, but I'm holding hope for a possible individual release of Studio Series 86 Hound. I'm holding hope for that. Okay? And as much as I really want the Earth Mode Hound, I can't get the United 5-pack because it's way too pricey. And plus, I already got Sunstreaker, I got the Wheeljack, I got Trailbreaker, I got Jazz. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously, Hasbro really wants me. Wait, you have SS86 Swoop, Abigail? Even she's flexing on me. But anyway, but wow. You got her. You got him. You got SS86 Swoop. Damn it. Bumblebee. How did you get SS86 Swoop so fast? He's not even available yet. He's only on pre-order. He's only on pre-order. How? Where? Is he even available in stores? Because I doubt it. I doubt he's available in stores. So you went to Comic-Con. You went to Comic-Con and you bought him what? Oh, Wonder. I forgot that people can buy off the New Wave during WonderCon. Yeah, totally forgot about that. Yeah, some people got him at the WonderCon. Yep. Totally forgot about that. I mean, look at Epic Voice Guy, aka John Bailey. He got Swoop. He got the Voyager class Shockwave, which I really want. so, so lucky. They're lucky because Swoop is the last Dinobot I need. You know, I just need that Dinobot. He's the last one I need. So, yeah. Primus Bumblebee more than Coronation Starscream. Are you sure about that? Smaller than Magmatron. It's one of your top most wanted figure, JJ. Oh, don't tell me it's Gears. Don't tell me it's Gears. Okay. Okay. Hi. Hey, Republic Cinema. Hello. Hello. Yes. Hello. Hello to you. But anyway, so I'm gonna see if Alfonso can join in or not. Alfonso, are you free? Hey, hey, ah-ooh, la-lee, la-lee, la-loo, la-lee, loo-loo, lee-la-lee, loo-loo, la-lee. It's Optimus Prime, Optimus Prime, hey, hey. I cannot already. Okay, I cannot. I can't. JJ, are you getting a new pack with Prime Cliff Jumper from Legacy? I kind of wish I could get that 4-pack. I mean, once it's available, I'll probably get it. I mean, I would love to have a new Prime Cliff Jumper, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna pass on that 4-pack. I mean, as cool as Squeeze Play is, I'm not really. I'm not too familiar with the character, so I'm not really sure if I really want the Squeeze Play. I think for the Prime Cliff Jumper, I think I'm just gonna go for the ABC Toys version. I'm just gonna go for Red Gladiator. Once he's available, I'll probably pick him up. I think he's available right now, so I'll probably get the ABC Toys Prime Cliff Jumper because I want the first edition Cliff Jumper mold. That's one of the molds I really want. I really want to mess with that mold, and I've heard it's a good mold, so need to get that one. So need to get that mold. I need to get that mold at some point. So yeah. I also wanted Hound in the Earth mode and not have to pay for it in the 5-pack. We're also having the 4 other figures. We have just got repainted to be more cartoon accurate. Yeah, I guess. You know. Did you fund the HasLab project, JJ? Again, I don't fund expensive figures. As cool as Omega Prime is, I didn't fund it because it's way too expensive for me. It's way too pricey, and it's just in my country it costs like 1,000 above Malaysian ringgit, so I can't pay that much. So yeah, it's crazy that Studio Series, Game Science 5, and Concepts on Streaker are still available on US retail. Hey, what a Megatronus Prime! Hello, hello, hello. 13 people watching. Well, thank you. But anyway, so I can't wait to get Omega Prime next year. Yeah, I believe Omega Prime is going to be a special treat for the RID 2001 fans. And speaking of RID 2001, Sideburn just got leaked, and I don't know. I honestly don't know how to feel about him. I mean, robot mode looks fine, but the car mode is, car mode is the weakest. The car mode is the weakest point of the figure. They should have retooled the car to be more of the Dodge Viper car, but they did not because they couldn't get the license. Well, I'm pretty sure Skybite is going to be a great figure because how are you going to get a license for a shark? It's a shark. It's a beast. It's an animal. So, so Sideburn, yeah, I'm kind of let down by him. But guess what? I'm still buying him because I need some RID 2001 treatment in my collection. Like I passed on Toeline because he is. I mean, Toeline is fine, but I think I'm just gonna get the Sideburn. If I can find the Scourge, I'll probably get the Scourge. But yeah, Sideburn, I'm still gonna buy him. But I have a lot of nitpicks. I mean, my major complaint is the car mode. Car mode, yeah. I mean, I don't really display my figures in alt mode that much. I only transform into alt mode like one time, and then I transform them back into robot mode, and boom, done. So yeah. Yeah. Which Starscream version you want Hasbro to release next? So there. Okay. Like the Autobot United 5-pack with the characters we already have, like without clear plastic, like prevent them without breaking. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much what they did with the current 5-pack. They just removed the clear plastic all around. So yeah. But yes. But anyway, yeah. And I got Combiner Wars Devastator for $20. $20 from an old lady. Oh, okay, cool. $20. Damn. Did you hear about the hosting thing Hasbro is having on the 18th of this month? With possibly giving us our first look at TF1? Yes, I did. I've heard. Is Wardrobe Bumblebee Shockwave available in your country? No, not yet. He'll only be available next month. So this month, April, is for me to finish off Legacy Night Wave 1, Studio Series Wave 23, and finish off Legacy Night Wave 2. And then I can move on to Studio Series Wave 24, and I'm all caught up. So, yes. But anyway, so. But yeah. But, nice shirt, JJ. Oh, thank you. Yeah, have my two top favorite characters, Soundwave and Prime, and then with Bumblebee and Soundwave, Bumblebee and Megatron, and the sides here. So, but speaking of Megatron, I can't help put this guy. I can't stop putting this guy down. I can never put this guy down. Okay, this figure is just glorious. It's just a glorious figure, and I love him to death. And it's just an amazing toy. It's an amazing figure. So, Alfonso, I'm so glad Alfonso, if you're still here, I finally joined the party of the Concept Art Megatron. Yes, I finally joined the party. I'm late to the party, but I finally joined it. So, yeah. Yes. Concept Art Megs. Wonderful, wonderful figure in my opinion. It is a wonderful figure. Yes, my top two favorites are Impactor and Astro Train. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I have Impactor, I have Astro Train, so those two are cool. Especially Impactor. I love Impactor. Impactor is one of the coolest Autobots I've ever seen. So yes. But anyway, now you gotta join the Sunstreaker party started by me. Yes, I do. I really do need to join the Sunstreaker party. Republic Cinema, I remember that you were kind of reluctant on Sunstreaker at first, but now that you got him, what do you think of him? What do you think of concept art Sunstreaker? Because I've heard many people complain about Sunstreaker, like, you know, he's not an Autobot, he's a Wrecker. Wrecker, yes, I know Abigail, but for me, I've grown up knowing Impactor as an Autobot, and I have my Impactor figure, and he has an Autobot logo, so he's an Autobot for me. So he's labeled as an Autobot. He can be a Decepticon. I mean, from the War of Cybertron trilogy cartoon, he was a Decepticon, but then he changed sides to the Autobots. Remember? So he changed sides. He became good. So yes, but yes, he's a Wrecker. I am aware. So he's a Wrecker, but he's an Autobot Wrecker for me. You know, for me. So I prefer him as a Autobot Wreckers. Wreckers are Autobots, by the way. Wreckers are types of Autobots. He's not so bad. Just doesn't work in the movie continuity. That's why he's concept art. So. Yeah. What did Jaws ask me? So JJ, what is your most anticipated figure, TF figure as of right now? My most anticipated one, I think for me, my most anticipated TF figure as of right now is the Vector Prime that's coming out in the future. I'm very excited for that one. No. I'm gonna change that. 86 Optimus Prime. That's my most anticipated one. I really hope they just do a whole brand new mold for 86 Optimus Prime. Please, just do a whole brand new mold. Don't use the Earthrise mold again, or else no, that doesn't fit in Studio Series 86. No, for 86 Optimus Prime to work well, it needs to be. Though it does not make sense of why they made Cup Wrecker, because he is a Wrecker, right? I do remember Cup being a Wrecker at one point. Is he a Wrecker? Is Cup a Wrecker? Let's see if Cup is actually a Wrecker. Is he a Wrecker? Let me see. Cup disambiguation. Which Cup is a Wrecker? I don't know. Maybe from the aligned continuity. Is he a Wrecker from the aligned continuity? Yes. Cup is a Wrecker from the aligned continuity. He's one of the Wreckers. He is one of the Wreckers. Okay. He is one of the Wreckers. Okay. Yep, sure. He's one of the Wreckers. Yeah. Yep. Tia Prime Cup, yes. TFP Cup. I mean, his design is like very Wrecker style, so yeah. I mean, look at Wheeljack from Transformers Prime. He's not a scientist; he's a Wrecker. And not every character needs to be the same type of character. You know, characters with the same names can be like different from each other. Can have different designs, different from. Yeah, I mean, Wheeljack has changed a lot of personalities, like his personality in Transformers Prime. He was a Wrecker, and I loved him as a Wrecker. But I also love him as a scientist. You know, he's a scientist in most universes, but in Transformers Prime, he is in Armada. He is like a swordsman. He's a swordsman. So yeah. Like the robot mode is similar to like his animation model for Wheeljack. It's just a vehicle. It's the other paint. It's on the back rear of the real car which the Earthrise has it toy accurate. Oh, really? Interesting. Very interesting. Lack of paint in Carmen. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember if Wheeljack had those decals in the cartoon. I think Wheeljack in the cartoon was very lacking in the color. So, yeah. But hey, look at Combiner Wars Wheeljack. I'm looking at you, Combiner Wars Wheeljack. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what 86 Prime looks like. Yes. Hey, what up, Jacob Prime? Jacob Prime, Jacob Prime, Jacob Prime. Jacob Prime, Jacob Prime, Jacob Prime, Jacob Prime, Jacob Prime, Jacob Prime. Jake Prime, Jake Prime, Jake Prime, Jake Prime, Jake Prime. Alfonso Nation. It's time for Jake Prime. Did it with that same love. Did it with that same love. Oh, I love that song. I love that song. Combiner Wars Wheeljack was a big piece of crap. I know, right? I was kind of bored with the Combiner Wars Wheeljack. You know, I was really bored with the Combiner Wars line as a whole. After Defense War happened, I was bored because I didn't get the Bruticus because Brawl. I was like let down by Brawl's lack of a belly, lack of a stomach, and people keep telling me Brawl has a stomach. You blind. Combiner Wars Brawl, he did not have a stomach at all. You look at him from the side, he got no stomach. He's like a big gap. He has a big gap from the chest and the waist and the crotch. Damn, JJ, your vocals are getting better. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I've been singing a lot, so yes. Anyway, but can you do a Same Love cover? I have to listen to the song first. I need to listen to the whole song again so I can get the melody right. So, yes. Let's just admit it. Combiner Wars was a terrible line. Yes, it had a lot of repaints. Way too many repaints. Way too many repaints. Way too many repaints. You know, it's way too many repaints. Don't do it. Why not, Abigail? Why not? Why not? Why? Why not? What's the issue? What is the issue? You know, I'm not just a Transformers fan. I'm actually a classically trained singer. So, and the molds they used were not even good. I mean, there are some good molds, like Alpha Bravo. My what? Your what? Sorry? I'm sorry, Abigail. Your what? MIDE? What does that mean? What is that? What is that? What does that even mean? That's not a word. No, that is not a word. My mid, my tipo. What? Your what can handle only so much? Your mid, my mid. Oh, you mean your mic? Do you mean your mic? I think or maybe your video or mic. I think MIC. I think you meant MIC. I think you meant MIC, Abigail. Mic, as in your mic. But you're not talking. You're not the one talking. I'm the one using a mic. So I'm using the laptop mic. So, so I think you're saying mic. No, typo. I mean, what? What? My typo can handle only so much. Oh, your mind. Oh, your mind. I think your mind. Abigail, I don't really appreciate this. That is kind of rude. So please calm down. Please chill. So this is a little bit rude, Abigail. So yeah, don't say anything like that again. Please do not. Because I do not condone any negative behavior. I do not condone any rudeness. We don't accept it here on this channel. So don't do that again. Okay? Don't do that again. All right? I mean, I'm not offended, but still, that's quite mean. That's quite rude. So, yeah. But anyway, Jake Prime, if I were to do a Same Love cover, I would make it a separate video. And first, I would need to listen to the whole song again so I can get the melody right. I mean, I got the chorus right, but the rest of it, I still need to refresh on what it sounded like. So, yes, Marvelous Prime. I know she said that, but again, not acceptable. So, yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, so, okay. Can we talk about the Ninja Turtles crossover figure that's coming out? As in Party Wallop or Party Wagon? That transformable Ninja Turtles crossover figure that was recently revealed. Can we talk about that one? Can we talk about how cool it is to finally have a Ninja Turtles crossover figure? That is one of my dreams is to have a party wagon from the Ninja Turtles cartoon to transform into a robot. And they finally did it. They finally did it. I know the Ninja Turtles have been crossovering with the DC Batman. They crossovered with Power Rangers. What else did Ninja Turtles crossover with? I believe they crossovered with. No, I think that's it. I think that's all. That's all they crossovered with. Power Rangers and DC. That's pretty much it. I don't think they've ever crossed over with anything other than DC and Power Rangers. But now Transformers. But yeah, that Ninja Turtles van, man. That van has a robot mode now. Yeah. Like the fact that you can have the Party Wallop figure turn into any of the four turtles. Turn into all the four turtles by choice. You can become Leonardo, can become Donatello, can become Michelangelo, can become Raphael. That's just an amazing feature there. And that figure is a must-have for me. I need to get that figure. I need to get the Ninja Turtles crossover figure because that is total must-have. I don't really buy that much crossover figures, but Ninja Turtles, one of my all-time favorite franchises. I must get that one. I must get that one. Yes, please. Yes, please. I mean, there's only one crossover figure I got, and it's the Ectotron because that figure actually surprised me. So it actually interested me in getting him. So yes, I do have the Ectotron. And knowing that I'm watching the X-Men series, I might have to go and hunt down the Ultimate X-Men. So I've been waiting years for them to make a TMNT TF crossover, and now they've finally done it. Yes. JJ, where do you get your Transformers from? Like I said in all my reviews, I got them online from stores. I only have Gigawatt, but he's really cool. And the fact that they extensively retooled the Sideswipe mold into Gigawatt. I think that's genius. You know, make it look like the DeLorean. Like the mold, the Gigawatt doesn't really look anything like the Sideswipe mold, but it's the transformation is very similar to the Sideswipe mold, and it does share some parts with Sideswipe. And yeah, it's yes. But yes, I get my Transformers online. I usually go to the store called One Toy, in a mall called M Court Mall in my country in Malaysia, and it's an awesome store. It's an awesome toy store. It has everything I could possibly want: old figures and new figures, and even third-party figures they have, and masterpiece stuff as well. So yeah, pretty much have everything. So it's an awesome store. I would love to have you guys visit the store at some point if you come over to Malaysia. If you come visit Malaysia, you know, we'd love to take you guys on a trip to One Toy, and I can show you the amazing toy store. Yeah, we can show you the amazing toy store. Yes, that's right. I need to go to Discord. Let's see if we can go to Discord here. Or maybe I send the link to Ness on Discord instead. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So, see it. Didn't it? Hey guys, you think you can stay here for a bit? I'm just gonna go get my phone real quick, so I'll be right back. Anyway, I'm back. I have returned. I have returned. Yes. I have returned. So anyway. Let's see. Business available. Sweet. Anyway, he's alive. I'm back. I returned. Don't know why I say it like that, but hey. But anyway, you know. But yeah, Transformers has been like hit or miss recently. Like those March fan streams. How disappointing. Um, although the last stream was not disappointing at all because they revealed something new. They revealed something new that wasn't really leaked like months ago. So yeah, yes, but yes. So I'm glad that the March fan stream it lived up to its expectations. You know, it revealed the new stuff like the Legacy 94 pack, and the and you know it, 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 it would have been better if it was the one whole stream. You know, it would have been better if it was one whole stream instead of the splitting it into four different streams. Alrighty, so let's see. Who else is free to join? Ness is not free to join, unfortunately, because she has a friend over, so she can't join in. But that's okay. That's all right. Let's see. But yeah. Anyway, let the people join. Let's see. I'm sorry, the Wi-Fi is a little bit slow on my side. Don't know why the Wi-Fi changed to the Iron Man 3 Wi-Fi. I might have to disconnect my Wi-Fi and reconnect again because, yeah. Okay, there you go. I'm back. I am back. I returned. But anyway, yeah, my Wi-Fi was a bit slow. Don't know why. Don't know why the Wi-Fi was slow. Okay. Wait. So. Okay. If someone makes a core class Coronation Star Scream, I'll instantly buy it. Anyway, yes. I mean, that's an if. It's a big if. It's a huge if. You know, it's a huge if. But anyway, let me see if Promise the Creator wants to join. Let's see if Thundermus. Wait, where's Thundermus? There he is. Thundermus. Thundermus. A. And where is Republic Cinema? Where is you? Where is you? Where is you? There you are. There he is. There he is. I found him. I found him. And there we go. Adding some people in if they're free. Okay. Alrighty. Where is you? Did you know that JJ was once voted the most person named JJ in his house? Hey Anthony, what's up, Anthony? How you doing? How you doing, my man? Oh, Anthony, I'm so sorry. I forgot about those 10 questions. You know, sorry about that. My time has been very busy these days, and I haven't had time to check up on those 10 questions. So yeah, I haven't had the chance to schedule that. So but hopefully in due time. Hopefully in due time. But we'll see what happens. Why did I get blocked again? I wonder what happened. What? What? That's weird. That's odd. You know what? I'm gonna put the link here. Put the link here just in case. Just in case. Just in case. But anyway, so there you go. But let's see. Acer reviews, maybe. And so maybe. Siri, I did not activate you. So anyway, hello.
So anyhow, Instagram, if you could, I don't know, unban me, that would be nice. How you doing, JJ?
I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm doing quite good. But yes,
I'm a little dry on Transformers news. Where's Transformers 1? Like, if we could just get like a leaked TF1 Jazz, that would be nice.
we are getting the toy news on the 18th of April, so wait for that.
I did hear something about that.
Yeah.
Sometime this month, we're supposed to get a exclusive panel where people private.
Hey, it's my boy Acer. What
JJ.
up? What up, my dude? I sent you the link on Discord, and you're like,
I saw, I was at my computer. I was like, oh, yeah, it's Sunday. Monday for you, but Sunday for rest
it's funny. Monday for me. It's Monday for me. So everybody is aware that the daylight savings has happened recently. So
yeah, finally got it.
I don't think we met, Acer.
I don't think so.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yes. Acer, this is Republic Cinema, one of my boys, and Republic Cinema, this is Acer.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. How's it going?
Going good. Finally getting settled into my house. Okay.
But if you want to know Republic Cinema's real name, you might want to follow him on Instagram to know it.
JJ.
Totally not trying to rush to open up Instagram.
There you go. Hey, TFA is joining in. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I'm just going to add this one person. I don't know her personally, but just show your swoop.
Swoop.
Show the swoop.
It's probably the buzzworthy swoop.
I thought Buzzworthy was canceled not too long ago.
Well, before it was canceled, there was a 2-pack of Swoop and Bumblebee, but it was the little kid stuff.
I see.
It was the repaint of Cyberverse, the re-release of the Cyberverse swoop.
That makes a lot of sense. I was going to say, the 86 swoop is out already. I wouldn't be surprised because Sideswipe and Sunstreaker were already out before they put the pre-order links up.
Speaking of which, thanks for reminding me. But how do you transform this guy?
How do I transform him?
JJ, how do I transform this guy?
I don't have him yet. So.
It took me a minute to realize. Well, yeah, like Amazon weirdly had like Sideswipe and Sunstreaker both available to order before Hasbro put the reveals out for.
You know, this is really weird. Out of all my SS86 figures, Jazz is like both my Legacy and SS86 Jazz.
Also, anyhow, for Primus the Creator, if you're listening over here, I do have this guy right smack in the middle.
Yes, there is Coronation Starscream right there.
Yep, he is keen.
It's a fun set to mess with.
He has Crown, unless he gets hit by the fusion cannon. Otherwise, he starts to melt.
Yes, the clown. Yes, the clowning. Yes, the clowning. Yes, the clowning.
Yep.
Don't forget, he's super flammable.
incredibly.
What? Who said that?
Oh yeah. Have y'all had any luck with getting a hold of that new Wheeljack at all?
No, but I was in Awesomeness Prime's live stream. He finally got it.
I have no Rise of the Beast Wheeljack from Studio Series because he is only available in June, unfortunately.
Oh no, I was asking about the legacy one, the origin wheel. I should have specified.
Oh,
Origin Wheeljack.
Okay, I didn't find him. I couldn't find him, but he's probably gonna get restocked soon. So. But I do need to get the Origin Wheeljack at some point. But anyway,
And
I sadly have to go. Oh, I'm so sorry, Abigail. Okay, bye-bye.
You show your
Goodbye.
sadness.
It was nice of you to join. See ya. Bye-bye. TFA, I'm surprised you did not show interest in my live stream around month's end. Damn, it's cold. But anyway, of course, yes.
All right. There we go. Everything's working. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Josh got the Origin Wheeljack. What in the world?
No, he has the Origin one.
And we're down a person.
Yeah.
Sadness.
But don't worry, TFA is joining in a moment.
He deleted. You're not missing much on Discord, honestly. Like,
yeah, you're not really missing much. But TFA, we might want you to figure out when we're doing those Energon and Cybertron tier list streams because we haven't done those in a while. So need to see your availability on those. So yeah, need to see your availability about the Energon and Cybertron tier list listings. Even though I don't have all the figures, I still want to give my thoughts on the Energon and Cybertron figures that were released a long time ago. I've seen images and I know what they look like. So yeah, we just need to know your availability. That's pretty much it. That's just pretty much it. But anyway, next year's TF figures, especially those in Studio Series, sound really awesome. Can't wait to see them revealed. Yes.
oh yeah, all those
Finally,
figures.
Hatchet is acknowledged next year. Thankfully.
Yeah, there was no need for that rant then.
And they need to redo Crankcase so they're going to actually have an accurate set of dreads, please.
Didn't they just reuse the Last Night mold for? Oh, what was that? The other.
No, they used Crowbar for
Crowbar.
Crankcase. They used Crowbar for Crankcase, who is indeed a retool of what's his name?
Berserker.
Berserker. Yeah, I knew one of them was a retool of a different figure.
Imagine getting Berserker and Dreadbot onto Studio Series.
It's possible if the leaks that they've shown are true, like that one weird robot chick from Revenge of the Fallen's getting a toy. Like
there is a Widowmaker being made.
Widow, yeah, that's her name. I didn't.
That is the concept art Widowmaker for Age of Extinction.
Yeah, I was about to say Revenge of the Fallen. There was one, but we don't talk about it.
Yeah, we don't.
You mean the Decepticon Pretender?
Yeah, that one. I just saw like a small humanoid-looking one. Like, don't tell me it's gonna be from Revenge. Like, no, wait, no, it's not from Revenge of the Fallen. Thank you. Don't do that.
I believe Widowmaker was supposed to be before Stinger.
They're we doing Stinger?
Oh yeah, it was supposed to be Widowmaker, but then they got changed to Stinger. So yeah.
That was an
that
improper
makes sense.
explanation. Sorry for that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense now.
And then with Galvatron, he's supposed to be Motormaster, but they changed him to Galvatron. So
Oh, really? That explains the truck.
Yeah, that actually does explain a lot.
mm.
When are we gonna get Shockwave Two-Face? I mean, it's just that simple.
the two-headed
Yeah.
Shockwave.
What did I say?
That wouldn't be a hard one for them to do either.
Yeah. Have they ever done a figure? Wait, no, they've done a figure with like two robot heads. Rack and Ruin.
Oh yeah, there was the Cyberverse Rack and Ruin they did.
It was called Cyberverse Ultra Class Rack and Ruin.
I almost picked that one up just to have a Rack and Ruin because they haven't done a Rack and Ruin for the main line, have they?
Nope, they've never done it.
They should.
Oh, they should. Yeah.
They have acknowledged all of the other wreckers. They've given us 2 impactors, which are both pretty good, but give us a Rack and Ruin, please.
And those record sets being called Wreck and Rule.
I'm surprised they didn't give us a Rack and Ruin. Like,
yeah, exactly. It made so much sense not to do it, man.
it didn't even have to be like a good Rack and I would be upset if it wasn't a good Rack and Ruin, but just something, please, anything.
Whether be it Age of Extinction, Evasion Mode, or Night Optimist, I think both leaders, either way, should have the Striker Gun. Because both were seen with the Striker Gun.
Oh, wait.
I think Evasion Mode Prime was using Megatron's gun, so I believe.
It was actually the Striker Gun.
Striker Gun?
I thought it was Megatron's shotgun.
Wait a minute. I thought it was... Hold it.
We might be wrong on something here. I thought for years he was using Megatron's shotgun from the end of Dark of the Moon.
Well, I think that was because of the Age of Extinction Voyager class Evasion Mode Prime. Because he had a Megatron gun, so that threw people off.
That makes a lot more sense.
Ah, that makes so much sense. Yes.
It's probably the toy, yeah. Yeah, no, that tracks actually. Never mind.
That makes sense. Yes, that makes sense.
What's
interesting is that the Evasion Mode Prime that came with the gun, that gun can be held by the Dark Moon Voyager. So
yeah, I was about to say that. That's very funny.
It's pretty cool. So,
remember MGO's oversized Dark of the Moon Megatron?
Oh yes,
I saw that and I was very confused. I'm like, what?
I was like, wait a minute, didn't you just review that already?
That video is somewhat nostalgic.
Oh, looks like we got one of the tier reviewers on the channel here. Give it up for HNA Anthony! Hey. What's up, Anthony? Hello.
Welcome.
I don't think you've ever been to this live stream before, right, Anthony?
I have. It's been a while, and usually when you do it on Sundays, I'm working or I have a day off, and I don't want to talk to people.
That makes
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, because tax season ends next week. Well, technically the 15th, but my last day is Saturday, and then I go summer break. Because for some reason people stop filing taxes after that point, unless they're in trouble with the IRS.
I see. That makes sense. Hey, Stop Motion Reviewer. It's been a while since you've joined the chat. SS86 Magnus review is coming out in a month. Yes, I'm excited to hear about your thoughts on the Studio Series 86 Ultra Magnus. I mean, I've already reviewed them, but I'm excited to check out on your thoughts, what you think about the figure, because I believe that SS86 Ultra Magnus is the best Ultra Magnus that we've ever gotten so far. It is the best one. It destroys both Siege and Kingdom.
Yeah, I was kind of hopeful for like the Kingdom Magnus to be like the de facto one, but then you pick up the 86 one, like this one's puny. Get out of here. I want this one.
I was thinking of getting the Kingdom Magnus, but I ended up passing up on it. I'm glad I did.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it. My only problem is I had the same problem Deluxe had with it was when you peg in the side panels up front, it causes that whitening from the plastic being stretched. And I knew it was coming and I forgot about it for that 1 second. I was like really excited as I was reviewing it. Then I was like, crap, I ruined it.
Like when I got the Kingdom Magnus, I thought it was a fine figure. Like they retooled it to make it more earthy, which is I appreciate that. But the alt mode is definitely the weakest one. The robot mode looks good, but and I thought it was the best G1 Ultra Magnus that we've gotten. But then I look at my Studio Series 86 collection and I have them scale with them, and they don't scale right. I was like,
no, like the Kingdom one is horribly out of scale.
Yeah, because I almost thought, well, I could sell the Kingdom one. Because obviously I kept the Siege one because I like the Cybertronian form, and then because I got Studio Series, I was like, well, you know what? I grew up in a time when Ultra Magnus had a little white robot inside of him. God, that sounded dirty. But anyway, he was a white Optimus in a shell. So I was like, well, I really have a thing for that because that was what I grew up with. So I kept the Earthrise Magnus when I got Studio Series.
This I looked at my Studio Series 86 collection, and knowing that Ultra Magnus was in the 86 movie, I was like, is there going to be a Studio Series 86 Ultra Magnus in the future? I was like speculating things, and I'm so glad that I was not wrong. I'm glad I was correct that SS86 Ultra Magnus was going to come out eventually, and Commander class. I knew it was going to be a Commander class because it makes so much sense for Ultra Magnus to be Commander class because he is that big, he is that large in both alt mode and robot mode. It's just his size is just, and the budget really makes the figure to be more accurate in alt mode, and that alt mode for Studio Series 86 Ultra Magnus, it destroys the Kingdom version. By the way, it's just
I kind of thought that they might have reused the Combiner Wars Magnus because I know Hasbro tends to reuse a lot of stuff from time to time. And I do want a Combiner Wars Magnus, but not for the 86 shelf. I just want one just to have like one for the
IDW Magnus. This is an IDW Magnus,
Yeah, it's IDW Magnus. He's big, he's chunky, he poses nice and looks like he feels nice.
There's a little tiny robot that goes inside him. It's the Minimus Ambus or little Alpha Trial.
Like it would have made sense too if they did enough resculpting to it. Could have worked, but I think at the leader budget constraints now, they probably couldn't have made it work all that well.
I think the Minimus Ambus version, the IDW Magnus, is actually, and it might be a Canadian thing, but it's the favorite of Lazy and Dennis. Like, they both love it. It is, quote unquote, their Ultra Magnus.
I think at the time when they made those videos too, their only other options were the Siege and Kingdom one.
Yeah. Well, I think because I think Dennis did update, and I think he said that was still his favorite one, not the Studio Series one. So, I mean, I don't think he's done a review on the Magnus one yet. I think he's based it on somebody he saw. I did not ask Lazy if his opinion changed because I don't know if he got it.
And give it up for Mr. TFA 1024. TFA!
Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
What did I just walk in on?
So we were all bathing naked, and we just got dressed. You missed it.
Good Lord.
So much for family friendly.
Wait, it's after 9:00 here. It's Singapore that has the problem. Philippines. I forget where JJ is.
Malaysia.
Can we keep this PG?
Yeah, keep this PG. I expect to walk into that kind of conversation at work.
If we could keep this PG, that would be very nice.
Golly.
Anyway,
it would have been hilarious if JJ's mom walked in as I was saying that.
Anyway, hi.
But yes, you need Discord. I mean, even if you just check it on the browser once in a while, because Raz, myself, and Moose are like planning things, yo.
I will talk to you privately about that. I have my reasons, so.
Well, if Sumi was the same problem you had last year, I understand. You can also put if you were in the TF Reviewers Facebook group, Like, I also have it posted there.
I believe I'm in the group. I don't fully remember, to be honest.
What you got there, JJ?
I think he grabbed his Magnus.
No, it's not.
Hold up.
Wait,
Something didn't sound right there.
wait. No, you stop it.
So JJ,
He grabbed the
Actually, I know
Prime,
you
not a
guys.
Magnus.
Ah, Commander Prime.
but
I just saw
Republic
the-
Acer. I think I
No,
ran
you
into
stop
guys.
it.
I checked TFA. You are in that group still.
Okay. So I know JJ.
Why is the
I know
truck mode for
Anthony.
Prime so wide?
Republic Acer. Have I run into you guys before? Acer, I feel like I have.
Acer sells computers in Republic Cinema. He works at a movie theater, I guess. That's only shows Star Wars movies.
I mean, I can build computers. I don't know about selling them though.
I mean,
That's exactly what the real Acer would say.
Last year was almost the golden age of Transformers because of this guy. So,
nah. Golden Age was 2009.
I mean, I'm a fan of Gold Plastic Syndrome. So, 1997.
I mean, Unicron trilogy boy right here. You know me.
I'm still saddened that the Beast Wars Magna Bus I bought had Silverbolt break before I left the store.
oh no!
Oh yeah. Let me guess. The circle pegs.
Oh dear!
Like the entire thing just crumbled.
The circle pegs on the wings, or like the bird head as well.
Like all of that just crumbled. Like the guy went to go put it into whatever like container it was going into, and it just crumbled, and we just both looked at each other like, "Oh no!"
God, I hope you got your money back.
He gave me money back for the Silverbolt, but he let me take home Prowl and Ironhide.
But let me just say this. You know that the Beast Wars Silverbolt, not the one that we know and love. You know, not the one with the girlfriend. I meant the Eagle. It's in the
I
pure
don't know
Eagle
anything about
Silverbolt.
Silverbolt.
You know that Silverbolt, Beast Wars second Silverbolt, I believe. Beast Wars second Silverbolt. I think the fact that he is the Beast Wars, the maximal version of G1 Silverbolt, like the upgraded version of G1 Silverbolt. Is he still afraid of heights?
I mean,
Maybe.
in the IDW comic, I think it was IDW. It was IDW or Fun Pub. There was a story that the original Autobots, Ironhide, Grimlock, Prowl, and Silverbolt, and Ultra Magnus, who later became Ultra Mammoth, literally took on the forms of those specific toys that came out, and they actually like became those characters, which was really cool. So,
Yeah.
Really?
hold on.
We're getting a new Magmatron, so maybe more like a Beast Wars Ultra Mammoth or Ultra Magnus is probably possible, or Big Convoy.
Big Convoy, yes, Big Convoy, probably coming.
Maybe a new Beast Wars Magna Boss too, because that'd be cool.
But
They should
considering
probably
that
do a
we
Continue.
have the Kingdom Beast Wars second Skywarp, yeah.
Even if they don't combine, which would be disappointing, I would take it.
No. I still would love to see a new Magna Boss, at some point.
I wonder if there was weird licensing issues whenever they were thinking about all that stuff.
Wait for what?
For getting like the Magna Boss for some characters, because they've already put like names on some, and usually they don't like to confuse. It's like, we have an Ironhide over here, we have an Ironhide here, but here's another Ironhide.
I feel like, because this is also what happened during the Unicron trilogy, they just took a name and then just used it again. So it's probably the same thing.
Yeah, it was like Ironhide for the elephant one makes sense.
Yeah.
And then I guess Prowl for the lion also makes sense, and Silverbolt for the eagle.
Kind of makes sense.
Maybe?
Speaking of
He's a-
Ironhide,
he's a
you think they
flyer,
should re-release
so-
the Studio Series 14 Ironhide into Target exclusive?
They exclusive, probably,
Mm.
because it's only gotten the 2 releases so far.
Sorry.
But
I
then they
remember
start
the
doing
first-
package refreshes, so they could probably do something with that rather than just an exclusive.
Yeah,
I'm
because the
still
first release of it was hard to find, and then the second one came in the Autobot 5-pack.
Yeah, that 5-pack is worth a fortune
I'm
now.
still waiting for a Dark of the Moon version.
Yeah, I think they should remold that.
Right, yeah.
That's all. Yeah, that's all they gotta do. Just do a Dark of the Moon Ironhide. It doesn't
Yeah,
even
just-
change all that much between the movies he's in.
Except he don't got the cannons anymore.
Yeah, he lost them in Egypt.
Yeah.
Because with Ratchet, they just changed his color scheme and gave him different accessories, right? Like they
Mhm.
changed his
Um,
cutter out for like the weird EMP cannon.
I
Oh,
could
yeah,
have
that's
sworn
right.
He still came with the sub. Oh wait, no, he didn't. He did come with his regular gun. It just didn't come painted.
Transforming. I am transforming. I'm transforming. I'm transforming what? I don't know. They did this for trademark reasons. Hasbro wanted to ensure they keep their trademarks for characters because they failed to do so in the 90s with Bumblebee. That's why.
Yeah, very much.
Armada-
We got
was-
Hot Shot.
yeah,
that's why
pretty much what
Bumblebee became Hotshot. So,
Yeah, pretty much what I said earlier.
I noticed Hotshot is one of those figures that has to rely on a repaint of another mold. Like, for example, Age of Extinction Crosshairs and Transformers Prime Bumblebee.
Well,
It depends
that's
on which iteration, because the Unicron trilogy Hot Shot, I think he was all his own unique molds.
yeah.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he
even
was.
for the new Legacy one, it's all new too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
Like,
just
there's-
pointing on the
The
two.
hot shot you're thinking of, Republic, is the Transformers Prime version that got like carried over. So like Bumblebee came out, then they repainted him and slightly retooled the head to make him into Hot Shot. Then Crosshairs came out in Age of Extinction, then repainted him into Hot Shot, even though we all know it's supposed to look like Trax. And they just used Hot
Yeah.
Shot for some reason.
I wonder if they didn't have the license for tracks at the time.
I think honestly, for the track, the crosshairs being repainted and being named Hotshot, I have a feeling that they just kind of used the goggles as some sort of Easter egg for Hotshot. So because
More than
Well,
likely.
I mean, yeah, because when Hotshot power linked in Armada, he had like this little visor goggle thing. So I feel like they carried that over. And then they saw it with Crosshairs, like, oh hey, we can make a Hotshot, except not make him into the Armada colors.
Yeah, they could have made him into Armada colors.
That would have been
But, no.
sweet, actually. But they're probably like, oh no, too many yellow characters. People will get confused.
They don't want to think another one is a replacement for Bumblebee,
Bumblebee.
which would make sense. Like,
I remember
Yeah.
when Emger reviewed the Age of Extinction Snarl, he looked at the back of the box. He's like, and why did they name this repaint Hotshot when that is clearly Trax?
Yeah.
he was even he was like the right modern car for tracks too.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Chevy
I don't know.
Corvette Stingray, if I remember correctly.
Okay, so to follow up on something Jaws said, he is correct. Trademark reasons are why they name what they name and how often they name it. In the United States, the trademark needs to be renewed every 4 years. So you can do an Ironhide after Ironhide because they need to keep it ongoing. And he is right. In the 1990s, around Beast Wars times, they forgot to refresh the trademark for Bumblebee, which is their kid-friendly character. Totally lost it for 4 years, and they finally got it back. But they didn't have it in time for RID 2001 or 2000 if you're in Japan. So when they brought it here in America, they had to pick a new name, and here's Hotshot now. Although I got the Cybertron Defense Hotshot from the studio series, that is my Hotshot. That's the one I like the best. I didn't really have any feelings for the Velocitron version because I swear there was like a race or something during the Unicron trilogy. He needed a sporty car thing, so I definitely like the reuse of the Hound mold for it. But
what you're talking about is the Planet Cup, and that was the race on Velocitron to win the Cyber Planet Key.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, because like for me, because I mean, you guys are a bit younger than me, so like G1's my thing. So for the Unicron trilogy and RAD, the only characters that I feel that are worth collecting would be first off Starscream and Armada, because I think I think that's the best Starscream in that generation. Megatron. Because I think that's an awesome Megatron, and the fact that he has the tidal wave there, come on.
Yes.
Yeah. So because of a Junkion, we'll see tow lines from RID, Scourges from IRD, so I grabbed those two, and then I don't think I have. Oh, I had the Velocitron leader, Override. Yeah. So I liked her. I think that I maybe have 4 characters from Unicron trilogy in the modern line and 2 from RAD, and that's pretty much where I think I'm going. I ordered Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave is one of my favorite combiners. Our Tidal Wave is my favorite Titan, I should say. It's Tidal Wave and Omega Supreme are my 1 and 2. Well, Omega Supreme's number 1, but Tidal Wave is my number 2 because I think that is freaking awesome.
Tidal Wave is. I'm trying so hard to stay child friendly. Tidal Wave is a freaking beast, dude. He is my all-time favorite Armada Decepticon, hands down. The fact that he's just this giant lumbering Titan, transforms into his own personal naval fleet, transforms again into a giant aircraft carrier battleship, and then can combine with Megatron.
And I love what they've done to make Tidal Wave work with Galvatron and Megatron in this series. It's just ingenious. I know we're losing a little bit of plastic on the Titan itself, but to get the accessories to scale, I mean, yes.
That's worth it on its own. Like, Tidal Wave looks pretty big too.
Yeah, he's. I
They
think
mean he is huge. He's very.
Yeah,
I don't
think
think
like the same size as like Metroplex and everyone. So.
Well, I mean, because isn't Metroplex or is it Fort Max are the biggest ones? And I think the comparison was that Tidal Wave would end up being about as tall as a Mega Supreme. So he's just short of 2 feet tall.
Kind of. Sorry.
Isn't the new Tidal Wave like as tall as the Nemesis ship and the Arc ship?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're gonna be Titan size. He's gonna be Titan size.
Acer, how did you get my son?
I have him too.
I've kidnapped
that's a big guy.
He's mine forever.
Somebody's cloning the children.
I also
that guy's worth a lot now. He's like 300 on eBay, isn't he?
Damn.
By the way, Anthony, you could literally get Override for like dirt cheap on eBay.
Well, I mean, I already have one, so I don't need another.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't have her.
Oh, no, it was one of the 4 I made exception for out of the Unicron trilogy, and then I made 2 exceptions for RAD. You know what's funny? Literally the week before they announced the HasLab for the RAD Prime and Magnus, I had sold my originals.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got almost $300. And of course, these are the ones with the electronics and the rockets. Everything functions still. I tested them all.
Oh, my nose.
Oh man,
Bless you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So let me guess, that $300 went right back to Omega Prime, right?
I almost backed Omega Prime.
I had to. I'm fortunate that I got a mint in sealed box Optimus from RAD01 from Big Red and Vintage Toys for like literally $40. Like, I'm not even kidding. And then my girlfriend / fiance TF Aditress 4891 on Instagram.
Wait. Pause. You're engaged.
This is not new information. Yes.
This is years old, JJ.
This is technically an engagement. Yeah, we're technically engaged, but like we're not properly engaged. Like,
they exchanged a transformer and a what is that? The zombie high thing, whatever that's called.
I'm so happy to finally have completed the Legacy United Waypoint Deluxes. I'm so happy.
Nice. Are you sure you're not a hoarder?
Like I was saying though, she got me Ultra Magnus on eBay from a seller that I done business with more than once.
Which Ultra Magnus?
RAD01.
Ah.
See, and I just sold. Well, I was gonna say I sold mine. If you divide 250 in half, $125.
Oh.
Yeah, so like I was saying, what you sold, it went right back to the HasLab Omega Prime, right?
Oh no, I have no interest. Okay, so to explain how I ended up with the 2001 Omega Prime, I was at Kmart. I had money in my pocket. I saw big combining, so I saw Optimus's box first. I'm like, ooh, a fire truck version. And then I saw the back says you can combine them with Ultra Magnus. I was like, oh, well, I guess I need to find Ultra Magnus. Turn around, somebody had moved it across the aisle for whatever reason. I was like, oh shit, Ultra Magnus, sorry. And I'm like, and then the Ultra Magnus box in the back says it combines with Optimus Prime. I'm like, okay, yes. So $80 later.
Worth it.
PG.
Yeah.
PG. Don't.
Come on, man.
I didn't say it in the first 8 seconds of the stream, so we're okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep it in check.
We're fine now. It's
I mean,
You-
to be fair, we
YouTube
are
is-
adults, so
YouTube is so scary.
Tasteful nudity, guys. Tasteful nudity.
not gonna happen. Not gonna
What are you
happen. No.
I cannot. But anyway.
Anyway,
So anyhow, Transformers 1.
I almost backed the Omega Prime, but sadly, car problems took that.
Oh,
from me.
Well,
I would
guess-
buy the Omega Prime and just drive it to work.
I
would-
mean, I
I
had my
honestly, if I
motorcycle
had
still,
car
but I need
problems-
my car.
If I had car problems, you know, just call a random dude and just help out for free, so I can actually use the money to get Omega Prime. So, you know,
I
It's
could
It's
have bought
crazy
like
how much attention Riddle 1 is getting these days. Like, it's such an underrated part of the Transformers franchise, and it's so nice to finally see it be able to shine for a bit.
okay, so how many figures have we gotten so far from already 2001? We got Scourge,
Scourge,
we got
Toe
the
Line,
Toe
and
Line.
the
Omega
upcoming
Prime.
Sideburn.
I actually have Scourge.
we got the Omega Prime coming out, the Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus. That's 4.
Well, that's
I like
more
Big Nose
Hasbro.
Scourge.
That's not, I don't know if I can really count that one specifically because it's like that's limited amount of people can get that if they backed it. Like that's not a easy to get release like compared to Scourge or Toe Line or the upcoming Sideburn.
but it's still from already 2001.
Right, it's still alright. I mean,
okay.
it's not general market, sure.
I would say it counts. It's probably something that it would be released as like 2 commanders, but without all the cool stuff. If they did a regular retail release, so it would still be expensive to get, but spread over 2 years, I don't think it would keep the attention drawn to it.
Yeah, and and of course we got the Sideburn coming out. As far as Sideburn goes, his car mode is just I don't know, man.
It's just
Yeah,
you can't
we
steal
all-
Dodge Viper designs and expect whoever Dodge to not say, well, here, where's our money?
We all saw
well,
it
like
coming.
Hasbro's been able to get the vehicle mode where it's close enough to the car, but not enough to get Dodge to get their lawyers ready.
Well, in 2000, and I can't remember when it was, because I literally just saw Lazy. No, it was Primal. He was explaining that they skirted by for one version, but then when they repainted it to the second version, they got noticed and they were forced to pay a. Yeah, it was either settle or go to court.
And I don't think Sideburns a character they care enough about to get the actual licensing for the car.
Exactly, they didn't want to spend the money.
But then
Well, even-
when they get the license for the car, then the robot mode's going to suffer too, because then they have to appease the license owner.
Well, in the case of Sideburn, when he switched to the red version of the Viper, they just threw the Dodge logo on the front of the hood because it was already in development at the time. Because I guess it got announced. If you go back to Rodimus Primal's video from last week, and he actually explains the whole thing. It was kind of like they skirted by with the blue one, but as soon as they changed the color and they noticed, it was like, you have to give us a cut of it. And they were like, okay, we'll stick a little emblem on the front. It's done. So they didn't have to modify the design in that case. But I'm pretty sure that's deterred them from doing it again in the future to be so close.
Mhm. Yeah, because I know a lot of car companies, especially what is it? Lamborghini was another one that's like a real stickler about like, yeah, if you're gonna use our car, it has to be our car. You can't just miss details.
Well, then again, this is also the
But
general.
again, I mean,
like
Hasbro has given has had properly licensed Lamborghini. Lamborghini is like one of the easiest companies to get properly licensed. Like
Yeah,
you look
I
at
don't know.
Lockdown, you look at Studio Series Last Night Hot Rod.
Yeah, I don't know
They're-
how easy Dodge is to get a license for though.
I mean,
But then
shoot, Ford and Chevy seem to be super easy too. If you just look at the Transformers movies.
Oh yeah, oh like most of that is like Bumblebee though, because the Camaro
Well,
some
see,
are-
and
speaking
then
of,
Barricade was also the.
Yeah.
It was like what an 06 Mustang.
I'm looking forward to so they're not 4-pack. They're doing the Prime Cliff Jumper. I'm really hoping they'll do the RID 2015/Prime Bumblebee, because that would put him to scale with Strong Arm and such around then. I'm really hoping that is. It hasn't been leaked or announced, but I'm really hoping that's coming soon.
I
still
hope I can get that 4-pack because I got woken up early by something and I had checked my phone and saw pre-orders went live. I was like, no, I gotta be up for work in 3 hours. Get off your phone, go back to sleep. I woke
Speaking of
up 3 hours
pre-orders,
later,
did you
like,
know
all right,
about,
now I'll go to
86
pre-order. And pre-orders were gone after like,
yeah.
it's like, what?
No, pre-orders have been stupid lately. Like they
I was
go
like, you know what?
quick.
I
Swoop
can
sold
wait
out in
3
3
hours to
minutes
pre-order
on
this.
Amazon.
And
I may or may not have been the cause of that.
dude, I hate the way pre-orders go for stuff now. Like Swoop was impossible to find a pre-order for, except for Big Bad Toy Store.
The thing is, when it comes to pre-ordering the new stuff, you have to have the website as soon open even before they're up.
Yeah, at 1
The
p.m.
minute they hit the website, I pre-ordered instantly. I got
Same here.
Shockwave and I got Swoop.
Man,
Yep.
it's been increasingly harder for me to get stuff on pre-order, partially
Yeah.
because I work nights and partially because they're all just gone right away.
I have that problem of I work, and then on the days I'm off, I'm like, I don't want to do anything because I worked. And I stupidly last week said, okay, I haven't saw this Ninja Turtle I'm looking for in stores. I ordered it online for double the price. Because my brain was like, well, you know what, shipping, his tax, it works out. I'm literally leaving work yesterday, and that Ninja Turtle is retailed for $10, and the guy put it out in front of me. And I'm like, holy crap. I could have just waited another week and gotten it for half price.
Yeah.
I'm still bummed out. I missed out on Filch. I'm still trying to get her and the
Oh.
Target Prime with Bullseye.
I missed out on Filch too, and I've been reassured by a couple of people that it's going to probably end up shelf warming. So I'm hopeful that's
See
the
you,
case.
Jaws.
Never
Jaws.
mind. She's up.
Yeah, I imagine just
Come
Walmart's
on,
line
Walmart.
usually ends up shelf forming like crazy after a while. Like Toxitron still sits on shelves every now and then where I'm at. And then some parts of the Velocitron line, except for like Cosmos.
Cosmos,
God,
yeah, Cosmos.
we don't talk about Cosmos.
Yeah, we don't talk about Cosmos.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
yeah, I mean,
Velo-
I do have-
Also, update just to make this clear for everyone who's still looking. Anthony, you just mentioned it. Filch is up for pre-order right now. Limit 1 per customer.
what?
Yeah, on Hasbro Pulse. I'm not kidding. I'm literally in the process of pre-ordering her now. I am not missing out on her.
Honestly, out of all the Star Seekers, I think I'll just get the Filch and Lockdown.
Yeah. Lockdown and Filch are the only interesting ones to me.
Filch was done
And the
dirty.
fact that Lockdown has a Decepticon symbol on his chest is pretty cool. I like that.
Like I don't
Filch was-
even like RID
Sorry.
2015, but Filch looks interesting.
Filch was done dirty in RAD 2015, man. Like, I wish he showed up more. I wish he did stuff. Like, aside from
Yeah, I
just-
wish he had. I wish he had shown in robot mode a bit more, like her
Yeah,
robot
aside
mode.
from that one frame.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know that Filch is going to be repainted into her brothers, so
Yeah, I'm
They gotta
really
get their
hoping
use
that
out of that Air Razor mold somehow.
I'm really hoping we get Boost Wing, and on the other two, I can't remember, Jacknab and then Pilfer. That's who they were. Yeah, Jacknab, Boost Wing, and Pilfer. I would love to see repaints of them.
I'm curious to know when we're going to get a proper mold of the G1 Bumblebee.
So literally doing Hasbro Pulse, they sold out as I was doing the stupid CAPTCHA.
For
Oh,
what?
dang, really?
For Filch?
Yep.
Well,
What?
Sorry, I got mine.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm waiting until stuff sits on store shelves for that Starseeker line. I didn't even bother
Yeah.
pre-ordering anything.
You know,
See-
I'm for the Starseeker line. They've only revealed like 4 figures, but I'm still waiting on what that leader class Thundertron means. What is that?
Yeah, because like we
I
already have
think
the
it's-
Voyager Thundertron, which is like I like it enough, but what are they gonna do for a leader class? More accessories.
Upscale.
I'm still thinking because someone mentioned that it might have been a typo with Leader Thunderwing. It might be Leader Thundertron, since we already got, or not Thundertron, the other way around. It may not be Leader Thundertron. It may be Leader Thunderwing because we already have Thundertron in the Voyager scale. And even then, I continue to say this because people, not saying you guys, but people in general still don't understand this. Scale doesn't matter anymore. Like the classes aren't about the size, it's about the engineering that goes into them. So we might see a Thunderwing in the Starseeker line. Because again, this is legacy. So who's to say that they're going to be like, oh, let's make Thunderwing from an alternate universe be leader of the Starseekers?
They could just retool Tigerhawk into Thunderwing.
No. The
It's an
amount of
option.
people that would get so mad, me included.
Oh wait, no, Thunderwing is not a beast. He's a vehicle.
He's like a Cybertronian. He's like G-Axis.
Mm. So I don't know. Maybe if we get a new Thunderwing, I hope he's either close to his IDW self or the Prime self. You know.
Ooh, a TFP Thunderwing would be really cool.
But then there will be that would be a Gamer Edition Thunderwing if we get that Thunderwing. So
Yeah.
Hey, cameraman.
hey, it's Nick's Plastic Shelf. Hello, Nick.
Hey.
What up?
What up, Nick? How you
It's the
doing?
boy.
Nick, you missed Awesomeness's 4,000 subscriber live stream, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
he
Awesomeness
met-
Prime.
he-
If you are here, if you are listening, congratulations.
Congrats.
4K. So yeah.
Yeah. Congrats. I didn't even know he reached the goal. Good stuff.
Yes, good
Yeah.
stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, Awesomeness. He's into
So,
Transformers 86.
If y'all know, I did recently get some good results pertaining to my singing exam and my first semester results of my certificate of education, postgraduate certificate of education. So for my singing exam, for my diploma singing exam, ARSM, I got a perfect 50 out of 50 distinction
wow.
score. And then also I got an A minus for my first semester postgraduate certificate of education. So
Nice.
Heck yeah, dude.
I know what none of that meant.
He got a good grade.
I mean, I got the good grade part. I didn't understand the music thing and the post certification. All I know is if you get a master's, associates, or bachelor's, and then I know. Yeah.
I would expect nothing less from the JJ Prime. Yes, Nick, thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, man.
And speaking about live streams, the one I'm planning for the end of the month, maybe early May, is the second semi-annual 100,000 subscriber stream for my channels.
Ah,
Okay.
What?
100,000 subscriber special. Okay.
Really? That's how many
Really?
subscribers you have? That's impressive.
That's impressive. Yeah.
No, that's not how many subscribers I have. That's the running gag. It was supposed to be in April Fool's, but I was working, so
Oh.
you know it's going to be.
Oh.
Yeah, I 2 years ago, last year for April Fool's, I did the Snarl April Fool's review, which this year the swoop one was done by Patriot Prime. But then
Yeah,
the year
I think I
before,
saw
I did
that.
the 100,000 subscriber special. Now this one is the semi-annual with 100,000 or biannual 100,000, because I'm nowhere near 100,000.
Yeah, I remember
Ah.
somebody doing a swoop April Fool's. It was just a guy reading a book for 13 minutes.
I don't know what I was
Well,
gonna
who was
do.
it? Who was it? Who did it?
I
That
forgot.
was Patriot Prime.
was
Yeah,
it
Patriot
Ethan?
Prime took my idea from
Oh,
Snarl
Patriot
and did it for
Prime.
Spook
Yeah,
Weekend.
he did that one. Yes, Patriot
I don't-
Prime reviews.
I don't
Yes.
participate in the whole April Fool's thing. I will say this though, I saw like a series of video. I think it was like the whole April Fool's YouTube identity theft thing, where it's like different people came together and like took each other's video styles. So like, there's a review of the Last Night Dragonstorm that's dubbed by that toy guy, and then Vangelis, who is going to do the Dragonstorm video, who filmed the Dragonstorm and edited the Dragonstorm video, did a voiceover for Key and Carlisle, and then so on and so forth. Brian or T
Yeah, I saw
Page
those.
yeah, like I thought that was fun. That would have been cool though.
I don't know, like I know that toy guy and T Fan Page. I didn't know the other people, so it did because I don't watch them. I didn't know what was going on other than being April 1st.
Well, I pulled off a dirty April Fool's joke, but
You guys should do that. Swap around the styles for a week or two.
I wouldn't be able to take part. I'm not properly back yet.
I think the execs should do that swap around style.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
That would be funny.
Yeah,
Pull up to Prime's the Creator's video. It's Alfonso.
Make Alfonso react to Coronation Starscream in the stores. Because TFA, if you don't know, I'm in a group chat with other people from the Transformers community, with other good peoples. We were joking around, and we were very chaotic because we were like just spamming pictures of Coronation Starscream in front of Primus.
Oh my goodness. Alfonso and Awesomeness were doing that to Primus during Awesomeness' stream.
I know about that whole thing. It's kind of funny.
Primus, he showed his phone.
Okay, so real quick, TFA. The reason why it was limited to one is because there was only one in stock. You got it.
Oh,
Wait,
that is
no?
unfortunate.
Swoop?
Yeah, because I checked it and it said limited 3 per customer, and if you only could get one and it's limited to one, well, it's because you got the one.
That is
I
unfortunate.
regret nothing.
It means somebody canceled their order is all.
Are we talking Swoop or...
No, Filch.
We're talking Filch. I mean, again, Filch would be a shelf warmer. I'm not sweating it, but I blame you for telling me to take it away, you bastard.
I regret nothing. Hey, look, I didn't wake up until like 12 o'clock after the pre-orders went live. I was so upset, and I was like, I wanted to get Filch, and I was lucky enough to get Ferrak and Cannonball, and then I missed out on Lockdown, so a buddy of mine pre-ordered Lockdown, but we could not find Filch.
Yeah, I'm not getting Cannonball, but I did pre-order Lockdown and the Cyclonus clone. I forget his name already.
Ferrak.
Ferrak, yeah.
Ferrak, yeah, you're right. Yeah, so I got I don't... Cannonball is another one of those characters from 2000, 2006 that I don't care.
I really hope that's not going to be the supposed Red Alert for Armada next year. Like, obviously, they're going to do a new Armada, but I hope that Cannonball gets redone into Cybertron Red Alert, because that would be fantastic.
So, Nick Plastic Shelf. Fun fact, about a month ago, I actually did that toy guy and T Fanpage 101 thing on my channel for the review for the latest Junkion. I forget which one it is, Scrapyard, Junkyard, one of the two, whatever the third one is. And I actually did both of their styles.
Trash Master. No. I think it's Scrap Heap.
Is it Scrap Heap? Okay, well, yeah, I saw. Yeah, because I get bored, and so I ask people the permission to steal their stuff.
Is it stealing if you ask for permission?
Yeah.
At
that point.
I wanna ask Nick here. Hey Nick, do you recognize this pose from my Armada Prime? It is from your logo.
That Armada Prime is just fantastic.
He looks like he's pooping.
Nick, this is the pose of Armada Prime from your profile pic. I just recreated it.
Oh, really? Let me see it.
Yeah.
Ah, I see it. That's
You know what?
impressive.
Now I'm tempted to make him a logo with that figure.
I'm kind of tempted, yes. I'm kind of tempted to make a logo too, yes. So,
Oh, yeah.
JJ, take a picture of that Prime with like a white background or something, and I'll work my magic.
What is that butt flap?
It's just that's Armada Prime.
Wow.
Armada Prime Super Mode always had a butt flap.
Looks like Starscream's got competition.
I'm still hoping and praying we get a Nemesis Prime and a Mortal Kombat / Power Links Optimus Prime from that figure, because like that deco on that mold will be fantastic.
Yep, we need more Nemesis Prime stuff.
We really do.
Also, I can't help but notice that JJ has gone absolutely absent.
I think he's literally going to take a picture of Armada Prime to send to me so I can make a pseudo logo for Nick.
I heard something about that.
Well, let's just take over the stream.
So who's in charge? Oh, wait.
Turn.
Oh,
So-
no, he's back. We can't do anything anymore.
Overthrow! Overthrow!
It's a mutiny.
Mutiny! That's a good one.
I did my best.
Too late.
There you go. Send that to me. I'll work my magic. And then Nick, you need to send me that logo of yours so I can like overlay it and get the placement right and everything.
He's going to merge them. They're going to be combiner.
Dude, I'm surprised Lockdown's still in stock for pre-order on Walmart.
Wait, he is?
Mhm.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, Legacy Lockdown?
Yeah. I'm so tempted to do a pre-order there as well, but I hate Walmart's pre-order system.
If I remember, Lockdown had a little bit of a mix of opinions due to him
Walmart
being a
does
repaint.
Walmart and Target, their pre-order systems are absolute garbage. I really wish they would go the route of Hasbro Pulse and Amazon and Big Bad Toy Store and be like, hey, we're going to lock your order in, but we're not going to charge you until it's ready to ship. But no, they're like, oh, here's a pre-authorization charge, and then they're going to do it every month until it gets in stock, which is really stupid.
Yeah, it's not
I
great.
just sent it. I just sent the pic.
I was like, that's how I got Override whenever those were still available. Because
See,
the ones near me just never stocked Override, and then they'd ship me Road Rocket with it. But then they were like, oh, yeah, Override's not ready to ship yet. Like, what do you mean? The line is out. What do you mean? You're the supplier.
yeah, that's why I go Hasbro Pulse, because at least they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Walmart and
And
Target, they're
if
just
you're
trash.
wondering which key, Cybertron Hotshot will include in the future, he will include the Speed Planet key for Override.
I'm just waiting on Amazon to ship my Silverbolt and Starscream now.
I think they're actually, don't quote me on this because I'm on Hasbro Pulse right now.
As I see that
Yeah,
as
they're
Amazon is
still in
telling
stock.
me April 16th is when it should be delivered by, but Amazon's usually hit or miss on their accuracy for me, at least.
Didn't
Sir,
that
at
one
that
Legacy
rate, dude-
Starscream come out of nowhere?
Hey,
Yeah.
sir, at that rate, you might as well just go with Hasbro because they're still in stock right now.
I was like, Amazon, I'm keeping it through there because I pay for Prime, and
Oh, okay.
Pulse just all their fees and other stuff. It's like, cool, this $35 figure here, pay leader price. Like, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Hold on. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I do
something
all of my stuff in
I'm gonna do
Amazon.
something I rarely do. Hold on.
My entire order of Wave 2 of United came in this week. So
That's the Starscream I was talking about.
and that was from Hasbro Pulse.
Crap lighting, but yeah.
Yeah,
That would be
Oh.
Starscream and Silverbolt.
Nothing like a nice, good old crotch shot from below.
that Silverbolt looks amazing. As I still have the original Beast Wars Silverbolt toy.
There they are.
They both look like they're ready for
Yeah.
a dogfight.
Me too. I still have the original Beast Wars Silverbolt also.
I saw, was it Transart was making a Silverbolt too, or was it?
Yeah,
somebody
they are
else?
because they've done pretty much every other.
Oh,
piece.
just look at that! Just look at this! Just look at this! Oh my gosh!
We are only missing Quick Strike, right, from season 1?
Yeah, that's all we're
He's
missing is
season-
just Quick
those-
Strike.
He's season
Those two
2,
figures.
not season 1.
Those
Yeah,
two
'cause-
figures. Peak.
What TFA Quick Strike was not season 1? I thought he was season 1 at the end.
No,
I
Quick
thought the
Strike is
Fusors were season
2.
1. But like,
I thought Dog Boy and Quick Strike were both.
oh wait, no, it's beginning of season 2 is whenever the
they-
Fusors came.
Yeah,
in.
beginning of season 2. They were in season 2. Yes, they were.
Yeah, because it's after Optimus Primal gets his Transcella body.
Careful.
I remember now.
this.
Oh, that's right, because it was the wave that happened at the end of season 1, and we thought that Primal was dead.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
whenever more
And
pods
season
had-
2 brought in Transmetals and Fusors.
Yeah, because it's when the pods had crashed and like some of the pods got like
They
mutated
got
or
damaged
whatever.
and scanned 2 different beast modes, and then that's how the Fusors became. Also, I'm just gonna say this Starscream is amazing. And I really hope Michael Dobson has a copy of him because holy crap.
Yeah, that thing looks beautiful.
Which
He's
continuity
so
did
good.
that
we
Starscream come
have
from?
we have 2 versions of Unicron Trilogy Starscream. We just need one more.
We have 2 versions of Michael Dobson's Starscream. Yes, I agree. We also need Energon Starscream as much as I hate that design. Okay,
Yeah.
no, I don't hate the design. I hate the character because of what they did to him.
You gave
Yeah,
him
they really-
Thundercracker's colors, right?
What?
Was it Skywarp or Thundercracker he looked like?
It wasn't
Thundercracker.
anybody he looked like. It
Oh
was
no,
just-
that's Cybertron. Or no.
No, in
Energon.
Energon Starscream's design, he was more in line with the Bayverse Dorito Screamer.
No. His jet mode looked like an F-22 Raptor, but that's not. What they did basically was in Energon, because obviously Armada Starscream died. He got killed by Unicron, which, horrible way to go. And then Alpha Quintesson or Alpha Q revived him and like made him this. It's hard to. Okay, so the Reactivate toys. You know how they're like that Starscream. You see how he's kind of like patched work together and everything. Starscream kind of looks like that. It's just the design's cool. I just hate what they did to his character because, like, yeah, okay, he died. He's being brought back. He's basically being Dinobot 2'd, basically. But I didn't think they just shouldn't have done Starscream like that. It felt wrong.
I found it weird
They-
how the Studio Series 86. What was that,
Here-
JJ?
Here's my thing, Energon here. When they brought Starscream back, I was really upset that he lost his memories.
Yeah. Like,
It,
why?
why did he lose his memories and just become a bad guy all over again? Like, I honestly liked a good-hearted Starscream because it was different from the usual Trader Starscream. The fact that he became an Autobot briefly, and he still was friends with Alexis, even though he became a Decepticon again, he was still friendly to the humans. But then in Energon, they just kind of just threw that away, and they just ruined it.
They ruined him.
They kind of pulled a Dinobot move.
They
on
ruined him. They took such a noble, cool character and they just completely abandoned everything he was built on, aside from like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll
And-
obey my master Alpha Q. Oh, Alpha Q's out of the picture. Megatron's making me a slave. I'll obey him now too.
And here's the thing.
Stupid.
Here's the thing. Look, I like the idea of the Ghost Starscream. I like how that was carried over from G1 to Energon. But the thing is, the issue is that they just totally scrapped his memories away, and plus Alexis was in Energon, and she would have just recognized Starscream like straight away if she saw him.
The
And
fact that those two never met kind of breaks my heart now that I think about it.
yeah, exactly. And it's just. But they did kind of bring the Starscream back to his usual self in Cybertron. So
Oh, they amplified him tenfold in Cybertron. That dude was taking no crap from anyone.
he literally convinced an Autobot to become a Decepticon. Like
He fought the entire Autobot army aside from like the Gigantian guys until they showed up later on, and won. He like, you don't get. I'm sorry to say it like this, JJ. I can't be family friendly with this. You can't get any more badass than that. He literally took on the entire Autobot army on Earth and won the Earth Cyber Planet Key and won the Omega Lock, and just became his own faction with the Monster Decepticon. He's so great in Cybertron. I love him.
But he got screwed in Energon.
Yeah, he really.
Yeah, he did.
What is your stance about Earthspark Starscream's character?
What, me?
Yeah.
I don't mind him. It was great to hear Steve Bloom come back. I really love his performance in Transformers Prime, but he look, everyone likes Transformers Prime Starscream. I'm biased. I love Armada Starscream. I love Cybertron Starscream. I just, they don't hold a candle to him personally.
I mean, the character for Earthspark Starscream, the fact that he wasn't really a bad guy.
I mean, I kind of like the fact that they're going with like the whole, he's basically like a trauma and abused character that's like very hesitant to go back to Megatron and just like stay away from him and everything. I really like that. I like that he basically has PTSD. It's a really interesting take on that, because I think IDW did it as well. Because there was a moment where Megatron had a trial and Starscream was one of the not
judges.
No, well, I think he was actually. I do believe he was the judge, but like he basically tore into Megatron, and Megatron for once just let it slide because like he was trying to atone for all his mistakes and everything.
Yeah. And the fact that he in Earthspark, the fact that Starscream was actually a kind dude to the humans, so. And he was like, he became a father figure too, #, and that's amazing.
I wouldn't say father figure personally, but that's just
more like an uncle figure. But
I will say mentor in a way. I wouldn't even go like full familial. I would say mentor at best. Because like, would you say that Shockwave is like the science dad for Nightshade? Would you say that like Grimlock is like Dino Daddy for Jawbreaker?
I think for Nightshade is Tarantulas.
Well, he also, or they, that's such a hard shift. I'm sorry. They also look up to Shockwave too, for the time that they saw each other.
Sure.
I never made it far into Earthspark.
Wait, what?
Who said that?
I never made it far into watching the show.
Whoops.
That's all right. I don't remember how far I got. I just didn't. It's not a bad show. It just didn't hold my interest.
Well, here's the thing. Sharktons.
Yeah.
Like it looks really well done. I think I'm still somewhere on the. I never finished the first season of it.
No, here's the thing.
Really good.
Here's the thing. When I watched Earthspark and then I watched until the season 1 finale, everyone, it's so funny that everyone thought that the many batches were like season 1, season 2, season 3. No. It's all season 1, man. It's all season 1. Season 1 has 26 episodes. So, yeah.
It's a long season.
But here's the thing. The fact they brought back the 22-minute episode.
Yeah, I think that was my only complaint with Cyberverse was all the episodes were short.
They were like 11-minute episodes.
They were like so short. They were like too short, including Rescue Bots Academy. They were like so short.
Yeah, Rescue Bots Academy was done dirty too.
Yeah, Rescue Bots Academy was honestly very confusing. Like I can't really put a finger on my Grimlock because he's like, okay, at one point he's acting like Fallen Cybertron Grimlock, but then the other point he's like scared of cats, like already 2050 Grimlock. What Grimlock are you?
He's another Grimlock entirely, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe he developed.
No, apparently it's been confirmed that the Grimlock from Rescue Bots Academy is the same dude from already 2015 because of his fear of cats. And yeah.
But does he have like the G1 Grimlock colors, or does he
Yeah, he
have
has
the?
the G1
Yeah,
colors,
he
he
has
just-
the G1 color scheme. He basically just copied his Fall of Cybertron self, and just went back to the color scheme that the Fall of Cybertron Grimlock had, and he just basically became that. And he knew who Sludge and Snarl was. He knew Swoop. He knew. I think I pretty much he knows Slug already. But the fact that he's friends with other Dinobots, I'm like, wait a minute.
I thought
You
the
never met
Dinobots.
them in early 2015. What? How? Where? When?
Yeah, the Alliance continuity is messy.
It's like
Yeah,
so messy.
especially when you factor in the games, especially make it really messy because
Yeah.
of the way that Grimlock was made by Shockwave, by Torture, and other modifications.
In the War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron story?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah,
And
Shockwave
how-
captured a group of Autobots, the Lightning Strike Coalition Force, and he basically mutated them to have dinosaur forms.
Yeah,
Oh.
and for Grimlock,
And-
his trade-off for strength was removing his intelligence.
And Sludge was supposed to be offline in Fall of Cybertron. But then suddenly you see him in Rescue Bots Academy. Oh, he's alive and well, and he has a Dino mode. I'm like,
Because I remember
Yeah.
in the comics, Sludge was found to be alive, but then he grew distrustful of his team members because you find his body and you just, to Sludge, he's like, wait, they just left me. Like, what? Why would you abandon me?
Yeah.
Sludge didn't have much screen time in the 86 movie anyways. So that's probably like a common thing with Sludge.
Yeah, he just kind of gets
Or hang on, that's Snarl. Never mind.
Yeah, Snarl has like 2 frames.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Great.
Snarl.
Yeah.
One of them, you
frames.
have to like,
Yeah.
you have to freeze it.
yeah, he had 2 frames. Snarl had 2 frames in the 1986
No,
movie.
I
and
think
yeah,
somebody actually
Three.
measured the amount of time he was on screen. It was less than 7 total seconds.
Yeah, and it was 3.
Yeah, for real.
There's
Yeah.
the one whenever it's Ultra Magnus talking to the Autobots after the first attack on Autobot City. You see him in Dino mode, and then it's a second shot of him after Cyclonus, Galvatron, and the Decepticons are attacking, and you see him like running away for a split second. And then there's a third shot, technically 2 more shots, so 4 shots in total, where you see him on the Quintesson ship with Hot Rod and Cup, and then you see a back view of him as well.
yeah.
So yeah, Snarl was
Yeah,
done
yeah.
dirty for no reason.
It's just so odd. And but one thing I really like about the Rescue Bots Academy Dinobots is that they finally put in Slash.
They
Yeah,
finally made her
it's-
a staple Dinobot.
Yeah, and they for some reason gave her a southern accent.
Interesting.
Which I kind of dig.
Yeah, I mean it works, but it's also really weird. Shame
Maybe
never
she went
transformed.
and like
And
hung out in.
They pulled an Armada move on Rescue Bots Academy because they pulled the Armada laser beat move for
Oh
laser
crap,
beam.
that's right.
yeah. Because if you know, if you
I
watch
completely forgot
Armada,
about that.
yeah, if you watch Armada, Laserbeak he's an Autobot. That was the first time he's been an Autobot.
He's not-
And then in Rescue Bots Academy, Laserbeak has returned. He's the first Decepticon to be in the Rescue Bots show, and no, I don't count Bounce.
Wait, you don't count who?
I don't count Bounce as a Decepticon
Why?
because he's a Minicon. He doesn't have a Decepticon logo. He's a Cyclone.
Minicons can be Decepticons. The 2 that came with Overload from Robots in Disguise 2015 were Decepticons because they teamed up with him.
Yeah, but they
Ransack
didn't
and
have-
Backtrack.
They didn't have Decepticon logos, but as toys, they do.
They don't need logos to be Decepticons. They joined the guy.
True.
Even Sideswipe and Rescue Bots referred to Bounce as a Decepticon.
I guess. So here's the thing, and in Rescue Bots Academy, Laserbeak, it is possible that Laserbeak is the same dude from Transformers Prime and RID 2015, and he came back being the first Decepticon to be in the Rescue Bots show, and and we found out that Wedge was a former Decepticon as well, and and Laserbeak just became a good guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We got 2 Republic Cinemas here.
What the
What
hell?
Oh,
happened?
what the?
Wait,
What-
2?
what?
Huh? Huh?
Oh, wait, there we go.
Okay, that was weird.
That was
Yeah,
That
what
was
happened
weird.
was I got a reminder of time to take a break, so it kicked me out.
Oh, fun.
Oh well, I never get that. So
Well, I think it's kind of like you have an activity timer or something behind the scenes. It helps them save bandwidth and they can boot you if you don't interact.
that
Yeah.
makes sense.
that makes sense.
It's
Yes.
sitting there like, hey, this guy
No.
doesn't sit here and do anything
So,
for
yeah.
us. Just move him.
Yeah, I
So,
don't
yeah,
know.
You do that.
This
moving on
person's
to
a
my-
drain on humanity. Let's get rid of him.
Moving on to my point with Laserbeak and Riskabots Academy. Yeah, they pulled an Armada Laserbeak move on him, and at the end of the Riskabots Academy show, he forever became an Autobot. He had an Autobot logo. So
Hey, JJ, there's a chat message for you. Also, tomorrow, we're doing human sacrifices here during the eclipse. Any takers?
oh gosh,
No.
Hey, JJ.
I
Hey,
don't
Charles.
that. Come on, Charles.
Nice.
Dude.
Join the Sunstreaker gang.
Oh, we're showing our Sunstreakers?
He's awesome. I
I'd
love
have
him.
to go digging in a box. I don't collect the gamer version. I have the classic one.
Uh-oh.
Yep,
Oh,
JJ's out of there.
I think we made JJ angry.
We probably did. Oh man, I don't have Sideswipe.
I have
I don't either.
Sideswipe too, but mine broke out of the box. By the way, I did this on Scrapyard. I want to do
Hey,
it
hey,
here as
sir.
well so
Okay.
people are aware.
He just uses it like, nope, I'm out
Hey,
of here,
JJ,
guys.
here, JJ, turn up TFA
Hey,
down
come
a
on.
little bit.
Buyer beware on Sideswipe, by the way.
Oh, hold on a second,
Wait,
TFA.
hold on.
JJ, stop, dude.
Huh?
Turn up TFA's volume a little bit. He's really hard to hear, man.
Oh, nice.
want to
You
hear
have
him
orange
talk
blackout,
this.
Charles.
I
Go
think
ahead,
that might
TFA.
be-
So, like I was
headphone.
saying, I did this on Scrapyard. I want to bring this up here in case people are getting him. But buyer beware,
Thank you.
because right out of the box, that massive crack on his upper shoulder.
What?
How did you get it? Did you get it in the mail or did you pick it up in store?
Amazon. I can't go to the store anymore. I literally have to rely on online retailers to get my stuff now.
Does your Amazon do house pickup? Because like I would be like return that thing and get one that isn't going to crack in the seam there because that's how the joint is right above it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the mushroom peg joint, literally right above
Yeah.
it.
Right, because if you mess with it enough, it's just going to break off.
I called them. They sent a replacement. It's shipped. It'll be here Wednesday. But yeah, just want to let people be aware of that.
Yeah, because Amazon sent me that Megatron mining kit that had like Megatron and
Senator Ratbat.
yeah.
Okay, JJ, you were gonna do that.
So Megatron had Hasbro, whoever put it together, sunk the pin through the wrong part of his knee,
JJ's glowing.
and I couldn't bend his knee. So I complained.
What has happened to my camera? But anyway,
That's weird. I know.
Yeah,
that
so
happened.
so I couldn't
Blow him
return
his
it because I
prime.
already opened the package. So I complained to Hasbro, and Hasbro will send you something else. I'm like, okay, great. Could it be the joint for Megatron so I can I ended up pulling the pin myself and fixing it, and what they sent me I already had, so I ended up just trading it in for something else I wanted.
Yeah, they do that whole like if we don't have the item in stock, we'll give you something of equal value, and I kind of respect and appreciate that. But at the
Is
same
that the
time, I kinda hate
5-pack?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
oh, you got the 5-pack.
Oh, he's not the only one.
I only want the Hound out of that 5-pack. I don't want anything else. I just want the
Yeah.
Hound.
Can
I
we,
have a
just make an
6-pack. I just
individual
can't find
release?
it right now.
You mean that
can
hound?
we sign a petition for Hasbro to release an individual release of Studio Series 86 Hound?
Like
Let alone a later
literally
class
could've
Hound.
Just
You
released-
know they're going to release Hound individually sometime later because that's just the way they operate.
Briximus is here.
Hey, Briximus, my dude.
Briximus is here. Yes, Briximus.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, it's a full house, so
Well, you know what? I'm going to go out. I have to check on my mom anyway, so I will let you guys go. JJ and TFA, keep tabs on either the Facebook group for TF reviewers or the Discord, because, again, I am planning that panel. For everybody else, H&E Toy Break on YouTube at Haslagenet, HASLAGENET. Catch us there. I have to make new reviews apparently because I may have ran out. I don't know. So thanks for having me. I'll catch you guys later.
Good to see you,
See
dude.
ya.
Yeah,
Good
that's
seeing you. Good
Anthony.
meeting
See
you.
you, Anthony. Bye-bye.
Nice meeting
Later.
you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Welcome in, Briximus.
Hey,
There he is.
Welcome, Briximus Prime.
Welcome, Briximus. Welcome.
Let's all sound like Optimus.
Cheryl's pulling out that Sunstreaker again.
Mm-hmm. I love this thing so much.
He's so good.
So that's been Briximus.
Seeing that we got who do we get? We got since we got the new Sandstorm out, can we get a new Octane?
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I
we're
could
going to be
agree with
getting
that.
him next year.
They should remold the high octane Bumblebee from Age of Extinction.
I don't know about that.
So
Like just
I mean,
making
they
a
should
complete new
redo
mold.
High Octane Bumblebee. They should redo High Octane Bumblebee.
Right.
I think the only reason they reused the same one again, though, is because that's as good as we're going to get with that mold. Like, I don't
Yeah.
see them taking the 2007 or even the Studio Series Clunker Bee and like retooling it because I don't think that engineering would work. They could find a way, but
They
I
could
don't
just
know if
give
that would
us a new Bumblebee mold for that. I mean, they milk the life out of Bumblebee.
They could just do the mold based off of the not the concept Camaro, the 07 Camaro Bumblebee from
Yeah.
Studio Series. It's SS49.
Yeah, since the robot design for that Bumblebee is pretty similar to the robot design from the first 3 films, so
Yeah, just change up some of the parts for the car.
The
and
question
it'd
is,
be
how would they do the 2014 Camaro Bumblebee mold for Studio
Ooh.
Series?
fine.
That
Stinger?
was difficult.
retool Stinger, maybe.
They tried with Stinger, but the mold is a little meh. It's
Yeah,
Well,
fragile
that's what I'm
too.
Not
saying.
very
Like
good.
retool it entirely. Like just
I-
take off the.
I don't,
Pagani.
for Stinger, I think they won't redo Stinger because, how else are you going to do the Pagani? So,
Well, no, I'm not
Well-
saying we're not talking about redoing Stinger. We're talking about doing Age of Extinction, new Camaro Bumblebee, and I said do it from Stinger. Retool that Pagani into the Camaro, and then keep the robot mode the same, because they are basically identical. Like the whole reason Bumblebee looks like that is because he basically was like, "Oh, Stinger's the new hot stuff now. I'm gonna scan his robot mode," and yeah.
Said, no,
I have
I'm
to
the
go to
hot
bed,
stuff
so-
still.
I'll talk to you guys soon. Next week, maybe.
Oh, you gotta head out?
Yeah, head out. Just join for a little bit.
All right. Later, Charles.
Bye.
See you guys.
Hello or what? Okay, never mind.
You missed your
Yeah,
chance.
you got to be like quick on the draw with that.
I missed.
I wonder when Volcanicus is going to be retooled into Dino King.
Hasbro Pulse exclusive, if I remember correct, or PulseCon exclusive, if I remember the leaks correctly.
Yeah, but I don't know when, though.
What's the 4 wows for TFA?
Oh, and Anthony was doing a Ryan George reference, like milking Bumblebee is tight, and it's like wow.
Ah,
Ah,
If you have ever seen Pitch Meeting by Ryan George, that's where I got it from. And that's where he got it from too. It's great.
I never watched that pitch meeting stuff.
You should watch the Transformers ones. They're pretty funny.
I've seen some of it, especially the Revenge of the Fallen thumbnail.
I love Volcanicus. I love this little core class.
I'm just
Combined.
happy that Scar got a figure after all these years.
Can we
us-
get a leader class version of Scar?
Please.
Yes, please. Also, give us a paddles.
Yes, please.
Yes, that would
So
be
cute.
amazing. Gamer Edition concept art paddles.
Mm.
Yes.
I found out there's like more than one variation of the Autobot soldiers from the War for Cybertron game. I thought
What,
it was
like
just
hu-
the Autobot soldiers, but no, there was more to it.
What, like color wise or like design?
No, the class wise. Like there was the brutes, then the scientists.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
then the
yeah,
leaders.
like-
that's right. One of those Autobot soldiers could be a commander class. Who knows?
Well,
I
there was one called the Autobot leader. So whatever size class that would be integrated into a toy, would the leader would speak for itself.
the Autobot. Why does that sound familiar? It's not the tank dude, is it?
They could give us Marauder tanks. That'd be nice.
Oh, there was tank infantry as well. That was another
No,
class.
I
in
think
the
the
game.
Marauders you're thinking.
I need to check that game out. It looks fun.
Oh, dude, War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron are they're not anything like super groundbreaking, but the story's really good for both.
Mm.
I respectfully have like a debate on that what you just said, Acer. At the time, those games were pretty groundbreaking. Like for Transformers.
War for
Yeah,
Cybertron
like
came out
compared to
in
what we-
2010,
compared to
which
what
I
we
hear
got.
was.
Oh yeah, but compared to like other games that were coming out at the time, like maybe, but
Oh,
Now-
okay. So if you're talking like the whole like general
generally speaking, as far as like game wise goes, like there were nothing like
Hmm.
oh yeah, it's just another like third person shooter game. But then you get to the story, like yeah, no, this is really good. You have to play this.
Isn't there more
Okay.
than one campaign?
For War for
Uh,
Cybertron, there's the Autobot side and Decepticon side, and they both
Yeah.
take place simultaneously. If I remember right.
Right.
Yeah.
also in that regard, then I retract my debate because I didn't take into account generalness, so my bad.
Oh no, you're good. I should have specified for like Transformers games. They were wonderful,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but we
Absolutely.
need another game.
Although for War for Cybertron, Trypticon was like really hard to beat.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was.
Brixmas?
He was like an annoying
Where's-
boss fight, man. And was like when I was playing War for Cybertron on my brother's old laptop, I was like taking so much of my time just to beat Trypticon. And man, he kicked my butt so many times, man.
It's
Killed
that,
me so many.
it's
it's
that
like-
stupid tail attack.
Yeah,
that always kept
that's what
getting
it.
me.
Exactly, that tail attack, man.
We need another game like the 2007 DS game from the movies,
Oh,
we
yeah.
need a game.
But
I was
not-
thinking we need
but
sorry.
not ugly looking.
I was thinking we need a game like Revenge of the Fallen for PS3 and Xbox. We need a game like I'm hoping that's what Reactivate's going to be like. I'm hoping it takes us back to like that old school, like mid movieverse War for Cybertron era, because like that's something that we desperately need, and that's something that we should be getting. Like
And he's gone.
Oh,
what bothers me the most too is like an Activision representative came out after hearing false claims of, or no, not Activision, Microsoft. A Microsoft rep came out and
And
during
he's
the whole
back.
false accusations of like,
Can you guys
Oh.
hear me now?
yeah, I can
we
hear you.
now.
There
Yeah,
you
I can
are,
hear you.
It was weird. I kept trying to comment about War for Cybertron, and it felt like no one was listening to me. So I was like, "What's going on here?"
Tech issues,
couldn't hear
tech
you.
Issues be tech issues, but let me finish what I'll say and then I'll pass it to you. But the Microsoft rep came out after there were so many false claims of like, they lost the codes to the Cybertron game, so they're not going to see a remaster. And like, no, we have the codes, we just don't know what warehouse they're in. So it's like they have the opportunity.
What?
They have, yeah, they still have the games, even despite the whole like, Activision's license expired. Like they could release them at any moment. The thing that I heard too was they're going to be doing PlayStation dirty. And again, I'm sorry to not be family friendly here. If that happens, that's going to royally piss me off because that's the only console I have those games on.
As long as they can release it on like Steam, or if for some reason they're like, "Hey, Nintendo, you get this too."
You can actually still buy Fall of Cybertron on Amazon.
Yeah,
was
so
the
because I
first way
wanted to
through-
buy it on Steam years ago before they took it down. There was a really good sale that was going on like right before it got taken off, and
Like, I was sent an advertisement through Instagram, and one of the things was Fall of Cybertron. I went on Amazon, and it's like you can buy Fall of Cybertron for PC still. Like, it's nuts.
Yeah.
The thing.
Can
Can you guys? You still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
Okay,
still hear
double
you.
checking. the thing I was going to comment was like just earlier you were talking about how Fall of Cybertron wasn't very groundbreaking when it came out. I mean, technically it was groundbreaking in the sense that like we've never had a Transformers video game that has been that good with the same level of detail as the other games coming out around them. I mean, before then, the only other game that came out that was the most advanced was the PlayStation 2 Armada video game.
Yes, such an underrated game.
Oh yeah, for the Transformers, it was huge for what they were putting out at the time.
When I downloaded the PS2 ISO for Armada, the Transformers Armada game, I wanted to give the game another shot because I never actually finished it.
I'm sorry, what?
I never actually finished the game when I first got it.
How far did you get? That's the crucial question.
Like I only played like the first level only.
Are you kidding me?
I think I got through the second level, but then I figured, it's taking too long. I'm giving up. But then, last year or so, or 2 years ago, maybe I forgot when I finished Transformers Armada for the first time. The gameplay was very slow, like it's super slow, but I was playing it as usual and getting through all the levels, finding every minicon and every data disc, and I defeated all the bosses. Tidal Wave was like so hard to beat.
Oh my god, Tidal Wave fighting him the first time is so scary.
I was like, how am I supposed to beat this guy? I'm like, I'm supposed to shoot his head.
Yeah. You can shoot his turrets as well, but it's tricky.
His
Also,
head
you
that's
have to make
way
sure-
up there.
You have
His
to make
head
sure
is he's like super gigantic, man. He's like Titan sized. And I'm
he
like,
is Titan size. You have to make sure though you also have that sniper minicon, because if you do not have that, good luck.
yeah. And but I managed to beat him. And I managed to go through all the levels, and I managed to go through the Unicron level, which was actually pretty easy to do. So yeah. And yeah, I managed to finish that game once, and I was like, oh, I'm so relieved that I finally finished this game. I don't dare to play it again.
It's such a good. I'm so disappointed that there was so much cut content from it. Like, there was supposed to be in the deep Amazon level, it wasn't supposed to be Cyclonus you were fighting. It was supposed to be Demolisher.
Oh, really?
Really?
Mm-hmm. And there was like a pre-script of, like, there was a first draft of the game, obviously. And there were going to be audio logs and I think even appearances from other Armada characters. So like Smokescreen was involved. I believe Thrust was going to be included. Scavenger, Jetfire, Blur. Like, there were going to be so many characters than just the core 3 Autobots and then the 3 Decepticons. But a lot of it got cut, and it's really unfortunate. The Demolisher level, I was really looking forward to. I think it was the deep Amazon level, or it was the level inside the Starship. I can't fully remember. But
Wasn't there
Demolisher
also
was
supposed to
originally-
be like Wheeljack in the game who also got cut?
I don't remember Wheeljack.
I swear there was
That's one
some
for
kind of
concept.
like, or maybe it wasn't Wheeljack. I just remember there being some kind of, there's supposed to be like a secret unlockable character you would be able to play later on, and like apparently that got cut as well.
I don't remember that.
It was either like Wheeljack or something like that. I can't entirely remember, but there was somebody who was supposed to be like a secret unlockable character, and then it ended up being a piece of cut content because someone found the like coding for like a like for someone found like in the game code there was like an unfinished like 3D model that was like rigged, but it wasn't given any details. So like it was like the blueprints of what would have been a character model, but then it ended up not getting made.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the game was quite hard, and it was quite challenging too because you have to drive around and defeat so many enemies, and defeating those gigantic spider dudes.
The spider tanks.
The spider tanks, killing them was like hard, like
Yeah,
hard.
because you have to aim. Sorry, I really don't mean to keep cutting people off, and I'm sorry I've been doing it so much.
It's all right.
That's okay. You're good.
But you have to like aim directly underneath the turret. If you hit the legs, your shots bounce right off of it.
Yeah, and finding the minicons was quite challenging.
Yeah, they hide them in a lot of very precarious spots, and if you're not careful, you die instantly.
The world's most advanced Easter egg
And
hunt.
here's the thing. And here's the thing. When you play in different difficulties, minicons, some minicons will remain their location, but some minicons will change their location.
That's
Like
good
the
to know.
location of each minicon will not stay the same, even though you play in different difficulties.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
you-
I found the cut characters. Unless you weren't finished, JJ. Again, I'm sorry.
No, I'm done.
Okay.
I do that too sometimes. It's pretty unpolite.
It doesn't help when you have ADHD and it's like you go off that impulse and it's like I want to say something. If I don't say it, I'm gonna forget, and if I forget, I'll get mad. Yeah, struggles of ADHD, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. So yeah, cut characters included War Smokescreen and Scavenger, mainly for the Autobots. And Demolisher was another cut character for the Decepticons. He was going to be a boss fight. Also, Dead End, Unicron's minicon, was supposed to be included.
No.
Yeah, he was supposed to be like mounted on top of Unicron in that little like minicon slot that he has on the toy.
Okay.
Trying to figure out like what else, because I remember seeing a draft that mentioned like Blur, Jetfire, Thrust. I think Sideways. What?
What's wrong, JJ?
What? What did I say?
Everything good?
What did I say?
No, I'm reading this off of TF Wiki right now, and I'm cracking up so hard.
What are you reading?
Oh my!
If you read the part where it describes Tidal Wave's partner minicon Ramjet.
Hold on. No, I want to see this.
I'm
He is,
confused.
He is like dying right now.
So anyhow, I
JJ.
still don't know anything about Reactivate.
I'm hoping they said that marketing and promotion is gonna be in spring, so like I'm hoping soon.
Didn't spring already pass?
No, it's just started.
No, spring still doesn't end until like sometime in May.
Ah, okay.
Surprisingly, the
Transformers
first day of
wait.
summer isn't until like May, like 26th or something. I can't remember. It's like it doesn't feel like that's the start of summer, but according to like calendars or whatever, that's when it starts.
I thought that was in
Transformers were to
June.
scale with the toys. Ramjet would be larger than Starscream.
What?
No.
That's what
No, you look at the cut content from the game itself.
Oh,
If you read from development sketches unlocked in the game, show that several characters were ultimately dropped from the original plans. Demolisher was to be a level boss in the caves,
yeah.
and Tidal Wave's partner Minicon Ramjet was going to harass players before they could board the Decepticon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh my goodness!
God, that would have been actually that would have made sense because you have those little like flyer Decepticlones that like annoy the crap out of you whenever you're trying to board Tidal Wave. And also, yeah, it's here on TF Wiki. It says Autobot transmissions included Scavenger, Smokescreen, Jetfire, Blur, and Sideswipe. Investigating the hyperpower cloning tech being used to create the Decepticons on Junkion.
Wow.
Decepticon transmissions included Tidal Wave, who actually would have spoken the Mid-Atlantic transmission, and Sideways shows up to intimidate Megatron on Unicron's behalf in the Pacific Island transmission.
Oh,
look,
man.
Thrust.
A clip of Megatron proclaiming "I still function" to act as sequel bait was cut from the credits.
Would you believe that this is actually going to be ported to PlayStation Portable? Like this whole Transformers Armada game was going to end up being an RPG for.
I
PlayStation
forbid
4.
that, Anthony.
Hmm?
What Anthony said.
What do you say now?
Just
No,
don't do it.
It should be its own
Why?
game.
Don't.
don't put
Why?
that energy out there.
No. No. It
It's
cannot
not
be-
Battlegrounds because they already confirmed that it's a third-person shooter.
Yeah, he's making a joke.
Reactivate?
Yeah, reactivate.
So it's going to be another third-person
I think
shooter.
Republic Cinema, you might not know much about reactivate because the trailer's
don't.
not even out yet.
Yeah.
I mean, we all
Battlegrounds
know
was one of the most
Reactivate now,
disappointing
so-
announcements ever made.
Battlegrounds and Transformers Earthspark. whatever
Earthspark
that
Expedition.
game was. Earthspark. Yeah. See, it's so bad. I don't even remember the full name.
Here, funny enough, I personally think there are some Transformers app games that deserve to be on console, and there are some stuff that's on console that looks like it's an app game.
Dude, Forged to Fight should have been a console game.
Yeah, I've played a bit of
Forged to Fight
was-
should have been a console game.
Forged to Fight was fun.
Forged, like, they did what Power Rangers Legacy Wars did, and they made that a console game. Battle for the Grid. They should have done that with Forged to Fight.
They
Yeah,
the Forged to Fight and the Marvel game is pretty similar.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
they really should have done Forged to Fight as a console game. And honestly, like, okay, still keep it as an app, but like for console, add a little more to it and give it like a better name, like Forged to Fight Heavy Metal or something. Also,
think there
speaking of,
was-
remember Transformers Heavy Metal? Never got to saw that.
Wait. Is it the okay, heavy metal.
Because the reason why I bring it up is because Battlegrounds, the graphics and everything, it looks like an app game.
So does
Or
Transformers
even
Expedition.
it looks like one of those it looks like one of those Unity flash games as well.
Yeah.
Like the ones you'd go and find on like the old Hasbro.com or whatever.
Oh my god.
What?
I'm sure that
Oh,
was-
were they?
I miss Transformers Heavy Metal. Ah, come on.
Everyone missed Heavy Metal, dude. That thing got canceled before it even began.
But why?
Mm.
Why?
Probably just the AR technology, or maybe something came up where they were like, "Oh no, we can't have it because of I don't know, maybe some legal issues. Who knows?"
Like,
And it was going to be done from the
Why?
same people who did Pokemon Go, which would have been really fun.
Yeah, like Niantic did Pokemon Go, and then they did Monster Hunter Now, which is fine. Like, I don't like Monster Hunter Now. I'll just go play regular Monster Hunter.
I didn't even know Monster Hunter was still going.
Oh, they're coming out with a new game soon. I'm excited.
That's cool.
So yeah, but yeah, they did Monster Hunter Now, and they could have done Transformers Heavy Metal very easily.
Yeah.
But I
anybody
wonder.
notice? Did anybody notice that the Legacy United Chromia kind of looks like the Heavy Metal Chromia?
I kind of dislike it as a Cyberverse Chromia. If I'm being
I'm the
honest.
same way.
Like, it's not a bad Chromia. Why is it the Cyberverse Chromia? Yeah, it looks
Oh.
like the Heavy Metal Chromia, but without the bow.
I'm gonna skip over the Legacy United Chromia.
Yeah, I'm passing on Chromia also. I'm passing on her.
Yeah,
I'm
TF
picking
Addictor
it up
got
if
her
only
for
to
me.
replace my Siege one.
Yeah, I'm
TF
passing on
Honestly, part of me wants to go back and buy the Thrilling 31 I missed out on.
First time was in a Heavy Metal beta. He said I was a good get. Man,
I wonder if Hasbro just couldn't find a good way to market it. But I
What
mean,
would've been
So
like-
fun. It would have been so much
but like
fun.
they also
How-
have Niantic behind it, which has been proven to do good mobile games.
how can
Yeah,
you not
and,
find
Like
you
it?
know,
even
Sorry.
And look at this. Look here. Pokemon Go is still around.
yeah, like Pokemon Go is like Niantic's, like they're big. Like we don't have to close down. We got Pokemon Go.
How do you not? How would you not know how to market Transformers Heavy Metal? Literally, it's bringing Transformers into the real world with AR technology. Like, how
Yeah,
do you
and
mess that
they-
up? How can you mess that up?
They would have found a way to mess it up somehow. Like you'd be surprised.
And you know the Transformers Bumblebee thing, Overdrive over what?
Yeah, Bumblebee Overdrive.
Yeah,
I still need
that
to
game
finish
was
that.
actually quite challenging to beat.
I still need to finish it. Every time
Oh,
I
yeah.
get so close
They were-
to it.
Hasbro was also going to do a Beyblade crossover, but they never made the physical tops, and I'm really upset about that.
Oh, that might still be happening.
Oh, exactly.
Well, I know
what
it's like
that
with the
is.
new X line they're coming out with, they have a bunch of collabs planned, but back in Burst for their app only, they did like crossovers.
Huh.
Yeah, like I've already been buying the Takara Beyblade stuff, so I'm skipping on some of the Hasbro stuff except for the exclusives. Unless the molds are a lot more durable than Takara's.
This
Yeah.
is the best Windblade I've ever had in my life. So
That is the only Windblade I've ever had.
I have this Windblade. I have the original Thrilling 30 Windblade. This
Perhaps they should show Windblade in the movie sometime.
and
yeah,
I have
that'd be
the-
nice to see.
I have the RID 2015 Windblade.
I need to get another
It
one
was
of them.
really weird about Windblade because it felt like they were really pushing her like to be like they were really like trying to market
Yeah.
her like a whole bunch, and then like right after Cyberverse like kind of ended, she just like completely disappeared.
She did still
Until
show up in-
Legacy happened.
Well, no,
Yeah,
even
it was
before
really-
that, she still showed up in IDW too.
Yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying? It was just really
Yeah,
weird.
no,
It's
I
like
get it.
ever
Like, she
since
was
the
a-
IDW comics ended and then the Cyberverse cartoon ended, Windblade was like completely absent from everything until like just recently with the new figure.
Yeah,
Mhm, yeah. And you know, out of all the modernized Cyberverse figures, this one is the only one that looks pretty accurate to how she looked in the show. So
Yeah, it's that one. I'm not happy with it being the Cyberverse one. It looks really good. It's
because it actually looks like Cyberverse Windblade.
like you can
Part of
tell
me
like
just
it's
wishes that the
stylized.
sword actually looked like the traditional blade.
Yeah, the sword. I'm not too crazy about it. Could have just been a straight blade, but
Yeah, but me personally, I actually like the fact that it can double as a whoosh. So
Well,
That's
the
the
reason why
reason.
I don't like that is because she already has 5mm ports for blast effects to do that exact same thing.
yeah, that's true.
So it's like,
Ah,
why
that's
would
true.
the sword need to
Yeah.
do that? And now it looks inaccurate. Like,
yeah, that's true. Yeah, she has 5mm.
she- I don't know why they made it the weird like like it's supposed to look like an unstable energy sword, but like it just looks funky.
yeah, that sword's
Um,
weird.
So new listings came out. Swapticons. What's that about?
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't
have
know what those are about.
I'm gonna call it right now. They're gonna end up being like Hero Masters.
I heard that I heard from the Transformer Slack podcast is that Swapticons was pretty much a thing a long time ago, but they scrapped it, and it was basically like one toy that can transform into either character, like either Megatron or Skywarp, and you can have either the
Oh.
tank or the jet.
Whoa.
So yeah,
That's actually pretty cool. Like
Actually-
Optimus can go from Optimus to Megatron, that sort of
That-
thing.
That does remind me of something because there was gonna be another toy line like around the movie verse where it was like you can take Optimus Prime, transform him to his movie verse, and then transform him into his G1 iteration as well in the same figure.
Whoa.
that'd be pretty sweet if they did that.
I didn't know that.
I forget what
would've
it's called.
sold.
imagine the Swapticon concept being added to like characters who it actually applies to, like a Skywarp that turns into Cyclonus, like a Bombshell that
Ooh.
turns into Scourge.
Punch,
That-
counter punch.
That I would love to see.
What about all
Or-
those
or
leaked
punch,
listings of the
counterpunch.
mainline Transformers 1? They're
You're-
all
you're-
encoded,
you're-
so
like
we didn't know any of that.
Thrustinator. Like you have a Waspinator that turns into Thrust, and like a Tankor that turns into Rhinox.
I would love to see that. Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be cool.
Would be.
What else? New crossover figures. A new Star Wars crossover figure coming
Oh, I
out.
did hear something about that.
And
I
then,
do have
uh,
something to add about the Star Wars figure.
I
Um,
don't care about Star Wars.
keep in mind, it's not going to be like the previous incarnations of Star Wars, where it's like, oh, it's Anakin who turns into his own ship. It's going to be an entirely brand new robot character that is the vehicle. So it's like as if Transformers are in the Star Wars universe, not a character that is now a Transformer.
Okay, that
I'm
that
still
should be
not.
a lot better then.
I'm still not 100% into Star Wars to get that. Then again, I do have the Jurassic Park crossover. I got Ectotron. I got Gigawatt, and I'm probably going to be getting.
Do you just call him Gigawatt?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce that.
I don't call him Gigawatt. I don't care what anyone says. The joke is Gigawatt.
The only crossover figure this doesn't necessarily apply to is the Ninja Turtle one, but I think that's because of something that Mattel requested for them to put in, because it has the capability to be its own robot separated from the Turtles, but they included the way to make it the Turtles because it makes them more money.
Yeah, but Playmates seems so stingy on that trademark. They were waiting, like they definitely waited a while to finally act on that. But then again, I guess it made sense because Turtles is also turning how old this year? 20? Or no, also turning 40. My bad.
Yeah, because the
turtle-
cartoon didn't come out till later in the 80s, but they're celebrating the anniversary of when the comic released.
Right.
Remember when the Street Fighter X Transformers crossover happened?
Oh
That's
yeah,
another
whenever they
cross-
released those the Canon Chun-Li.
Chun-Li, then we got Ryu and M. Bison.
That's
Yeah,
another.
they kind of soft re-released them like not too long ago.
I saw the price for those and
That's
no.
another crossover.
Here's my problem.
Mm.
My problem with the crossover figures is I only want one figure from both packs, but I'm not willing to pay a bunch of money for both of the packs. Like out of the smaller pack, out of the Ken and Chun-Li, I just want the Chun-Li RC, and then out of the Ryu and Bison pack, I just want the Ryu.
Mm.
But
I'm
then
not
you
willing
gotta
to
pay like 80 to $120 for each pack separate.
That's another crossover pack, or a couple of crossover packs I skipped on because I just don't care about Street Fighter.
And like with
If there was
the
a pack between
Jurassic,
the Chun-Li and the Ryu, then I would have bought that.
well, like the Jurassic Park figures, the only ones I actually wanted, at least for the first one, I didn't want the T-Rex one. I wanted the JP98,
JP93. JP93.
93, not
Um,
98. I don't know why I thought 98.
And I
Still need to
love,
give-
I love how the Jurassic Park, the second set has two figures with new molds. So I love it.
Yeah,
I'm
look at the
eagerly-
second one. Like, I want the full second pack because I spy that iguana's pre-tool over there.
Yeah,
I
was
see
about
you.
to say
Yep.
that same thing. I eagerly await that to be redone into iguanas from Beast Wars.
Just have a brown and yellow color scheme with a slightly different head, and there you go.
Yeah.
How are they going
it's
to do
right there.
Megatron or Dino Megatron in live action?
We were close with Rise of the Beast, but no.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be
they
interesting.
could do it.
I just think they're scared.
They just have to
Yeah,
name
I think
him.
they were trying to be incredibly safe with Rise of the Beast, and I think
Then
it
there's-
shot them in the foot.
There's also the Knight Rider crossover figure coming out soon. If
Can we
anyone's-
please get an A-Team crossover? Do it from Ironhide. I don't care. I just want the A-Team van as a Transformer. It'd be so cool.
The what? Sorry.
The A-Team van.
What is that? What's that? What is that?
It's a dash team is how you would.
Yeah, the A-Team.
spell it. Oh, the A-Team van. Oh, that van.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
that would be so
can we
cool.
please get a crossover of that already? It'd be sick.
Does anyone care about the Stranger Things crossover figure?
I'm still.
I bought that for my girlfriend because I know she likes Stranger Things.
Okay. I don't know if this is gonna happen or not, but if we saw the truck from the Sonic movies that is very similar to Galvatron,
Yeah,
what if this guy is retooled into like an Eggman Sonic crossover figure?
That would be
I'd
funny.
probably get that.
That would be. Fun.
I'd be happy with it.
A darker
I mean, that
version
is-
of that
I'm pretty
truck.
sure-
Yeah, I'd
I'm
probably
pretty
get
sure
that.
that same truck is a Freightliner Argosy, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's,
'cause
it's
it was the exact
exactly
same truck.
this truck.
Yeah,
It's
so
this truck.
it's
So
right. It's right there, and they haven't really used that
they have it.
Galvatron mold.
They have it. Yeah.
So
Well, actually, fun fact about that truck, that is the exact same one they used in Age of Extinction. They just gave it a different paint scheme.
oh no way.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
it's the exact same one.
It's the exact same one. Yeah.
I was looking it up on the IMDb, and they have that section in IMDb where they have like the behind the scenes like fun fact stuff, and that was one of the things they said was that
That's cool.
Paramount reused the exact same truck that previously appeared in Transformers: Age of Extinction.
So Galvatron and Eggman are secretly working together.
What? You know what desperately needs a crossover figure? The Mystery Machine.
Oh yes, please!
I'm not sure. Then again, I'm not big on Scooby Doo.
I can see it.
I
They would
love
probably
Scooby
use-
Doo.
I love Scooby-Doo.
Oh, the man.
Transformers, Raggy.
Like,
Nice.
Scoop, what the heck is going on, man? Zoinks!
They could probably use Ironhide.
Look what they have to do to meet a fraction of our power.
Like
You know-
hell.
I'm probably gonna be in the minority here. I want a Magic School Bus crossover with Transformers.
Oh my.
That's-
Oh
It's
my.
there.
That would be
It's right
interesting.
there.
That-
Come on.
That. Yes, please.
I haven't thought
Since
about
we've
Magic
now
School
brought
Bus
up
in
the-
a long time.
The elephant in
here.
the room
Magic
of
School
Transformers,
Bus. I will
transforming
say that.
buses. Where is Studio Series Concept Art Transit?
Oh yeah.
I love Magic School Bus. I will say that with my whole chest. Like, I don't care how old I am. I loved that show growing
I
up
love
as a
Magic
kid.
School Bus so much. I love Magic School Bus.
Hasbro has released figures that were scrapped last minute from movies before.
Mhm.
They have.
And also, I think they're trying something new here. Beyblade X Transformers.
Yeah.
Oh
Beyblade
yeah,
and
oh yeah. The
Transformers. That
I
would
think
be
it looks
interesting.
super heavy into the Beyblade trend, like the Beyblade X Transformers crossover. I saw the one for Burst in the app, but I didn't like.
So
No.
what would the toys be like?
Oh.
What would the what would the
So-
toys be like? I don't know what the toys would be like, but I believe that the figures will transform from robot to disc.
So
hold
on.
Hmm.
Where is it?
I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't know how it's
I
gonna
think
work.
I think it's probably going to be a similar thing like what they're doing with Hot Wheels, how it's just Transformers themed.
So- To those who don't mess with Beyblades, these are the new X Beyblades.
Those are
I actually had Beyblades. I had two Beyblades.
Like
so-
this one is Hell's Chain, or the Hasbro one's going to be called Incendio Chain.
Of course,
Oh.
because I can't have hell in the name.
And they're also changing the other names for like Dran Sword to Sword Dran because
Durant Sword
Reasons?
sounds better.
They,
What?
they probably just lost the original rights to the name, so they're just swapping it around to kind of somewhat keep it, kind of like what they've done with Transformers, like how we've had Scrapnel and Shrapnel.
Yeah,
maybe. Well, because like what Takara's doing with Beyblade now is they're trying to make it like an international sport.
Oh,
Yeah, like I think they've already had some degree of success in Japan. Like they have gyms and trainers and all that other crazy stuff.
I've seen videos. There was like crowds of kids watching a fight.
By the way, speaking of crossover Transformers, I have a list of a couple that I wrote down when I would randomly think of them, like in the car or while making a sandwich or whatever. One of them I have here is I really want them to make another, because they now are doing this where they're kind of going back to other movies again. Like they don't just make one crossover and then they're done. Like they've done a couple, like how they've done it for Jurassic Park and a few others. What if they went back for Back to the Future and they made the train?
Oh, yeah.
What train? What train?
At the very end of Back to the Future 3, Doc Brown reveals that he made a flying, time-traveling steam engine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, like, even though it shows up at the very end of the movie for, like, not very long, what if that was made into a Transformer figure? Another one I have here. I don't know how much people care about this franchise that much, but I wrote down a Transformer that turns into the Flying Ford from Harry Potter.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay. Okay, I see you.
I also,
Wait, that's
I also
one.
added
Wait,
next to
wait.
that Hogwarts,
Hold on, wait.
Hogwarts Express. I also added with that one.
Hold on.
I have an idea. Can we get a Harry Potter X Transformers Griffin?
What about a double decker bus?
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Call
That'd
him
be
Bendy.
Or
funny.
the triple decker bus.
Hold on.
Oh, right.
Call him Bendy. Call him Bendy.
Because technically it's 3 layers.
Also,
Oh.
that car you mentioned, Briximus, that's the car. That's Ron Weasley's car, isn't it? The one that was flying away from.
Yeah,
the
Ron
Cenobites?
Weasley's car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that could be a Transformer. Yes.
No, but that's not what I'm asking. It's the one that he used to escape from the spiders in Aragog, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
Plus, because there's a scene where, because I thought they could have it as a 2-pack between the Hogwarts Express and the Flying Ford, because there's that scene where the Flying Ford's trying to catch up to the train, and then they accidentally end up in front of the train, and they're like about to get hit by it. And so I thought, what if they had a 2-pack between the two, and it's like the Hogwarts Express, kind of like an Astro Train type figure, where it's a train, and then you have the Flying Ford, which is like your traditional car former.
Here's my idea, for a Harry Potter X Transformers crossover figure. Not a vehicle, but a beast mode, with a beast mode. What if they take the Tarantulas mold and remold that,
Into Aragog?
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
If we're talking beast formers, they could also do the same thing for dragons. They could do the same thing for
Griffin?
the
Griffin,
yeah. They could also do the same thing for the hippogriff.
the Hippogriff. Yes.
JJ, I love your brain. I want that to happen now so bad. That might be the only Harry Potter merchandise I would probably buy too. And it's, of course,
This is a very big if and like shot in the dark. But what if there was also one where it was like a Botanica style figure that turns into the Whomping Willow?
Wait. I just came up with something. What if they take the Nightshade mold and turn that into Hedwig?
Oh, that'd be cute.
Cool.
I mean, it'd be kind of big, but yeah, I can see that happening too.
That'd be cute.
They can do a Transformers Monster Hunter crossover. That'd be dope.
But I wonder what figure they could do with the 3-headed dog.
Cerberus?
Yeah.
Just literally just take like the Cheetor like Tigertron mold, but give it like an extra pair of heads.
Wait. What other figure has 3 heads? What other figure has 3 heads?
Dragonstorm?
Cybertron
Yeah.
Scourge?
I mean, as in the Last Night Dragonstorm. Can
They
they
can make that mold and make it good.
can they remold that Dragonstorm into a dog and make it transform into 2 different robots?
They
probably
definitely could.
Get rid of the wings. Swap out the dragon heads for dog heads.
Yes,
Give him
please.
a more
Yeah.
dog-like tail. Yeah, they could probably do it.
Anyway,
Like Harry Potter is an untapped gold mine of potential that Hasbro could be, peering into. The only thing is, I don't know who has the rights to the Harry Potter like toy branding.
TFA and I have like pretty much the same mind as to what crossover they could do. Power Rangers.
Yeah, but we kind
I-
of know why it's not going to happen yet.
I guess it's not gonna happen.
I remember, wasn't it way back? What was it? Space SPD was a series called where they had like their own transforming figures, but they weren't very good. They like turned into their vehicles. I think it was like way long
like the
ago.
Rangers?
Yeah, it was during like the Space Patrol Delta series, like way back when.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I know Ninja Storm also did it too, but they didn't turn into like things that they were. Like the Green Samurai Ranger turned into a spider because he had a spider Zord.
I remember there was one of the Power Ranger series that had like weird transforming figures.
I think you're thinking of Mystic Force.
That might be that.
Yeah.
I remember I was a kid whenever I had one of those. It was like the green one that I had.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Mystic Force because in
There
that
are
series,
some, when I've been watching Power Rangers for so long, and there are some Zords that have their own robot modes, like the Dragon Zord from Mighty Morphin.
Yeah.
There is the bike dude from Beast Morphers. What was his name?
Oh crap! Devin?
Yeah, that's the name of the Red Ranger, but his Robo partner.
I want to say his name is Chase.
Was it Chase?
I have to know.
It might have
I have
been.
to know. Am I remembering right?
Am I remember? Not Chase.
No, not Chase.
What was the bike dude? Bike robots.
Hold on, I'm currently looking myself. I have not seen Beast Morphers in a few years.
His name was Cruz.
I was close. I was close.
Cruz, yes,
I know it started with
Cruz.
C.
Yep, his name is Cruz. Yep, his name is
Also,
Cruz.
A lot of the comments haven't been acknowledged just yet. Nathaniel said, "How about a Mario Kart Transformers crossover?"
Yeah, I was
wow.
thinking of that one.
Absolutely. That would be so much fun. Of course, Nintendo.
Hold on, I was right. I was thinking of the right one. Hold on, I'm gonna send this in chat.
Also, how's it going, Nathaniel?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, how's it going, Nathaniel? How's it going? Okay, I'm looking at pictures of the new Sideburn because apparently he has been reviewed.
Oh yeah, I did see this, Acer.
Yet,
And yes, he does have flames on the front of the car. So
But they're
Yeah,
kind of
that
pitiful
new-
looking.
the new Sideburn doesn't look interesting to me.
I just want them because I as much as I like the original, at least I know that this one won't completely crumble to dust because like those rubber tires like to crack over time. The plastic yellows and the translucent bits are gonna snap off eventually.
My opinion on the Sideburn / Shadow Striker, it's the same. It's pretty much like it's inverted. The Shadow Striker has a good looking car mode and like is accurate to Cyberverse, but the robot mode like is the complete opposite. Where Sideburn, the robot mode looks great, but the car sucks like because it looks too close to the Cyberverse Shadow Striker.
Speaking of Shadow Striker, didn't they make a repaint of that figure?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Shadow
the
Strike-
Sideburn.
It was I
Images
think it was a
of-
BotCon. I think it was a BotCon exclusive at the time because after Sideburn came out in Red 2001, they got repainted into Shadow Striker and Roulette.
Mm.
I need to do it. Oh my gosh, I need to do it.
What are we whispering?
What's with this ASMR crap?
What are we whispering?
By
Yes!
the way, I still wasn't
Yes!
able to get through the whole list that I had here. I still had a few other crossover figures on here.
Which one's this one?
This is the Fans Hobby Skyflame, aka Armada Jetfire.
Oh, it's a third party.
These
And he has this
beautiful-
little minigun. Hey!
I have
I'm gonna say
zero
this,
knowledge to this.
I saw his protoform at TFCon Orlando 2023. It looks fantastic in hand.
Look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
I eagerly.
And look at this. He can ride on Overload. Hey.
Yeah, that's not important. Yeah, that's not important. Show off Jet Convoy.
Where is I mean,
Looks like a launch pad overload.
No,
Oh, man,
they don't have them yet.
They don't have it. They don't have the pictures of. Come on, man.
They posted pictures on their Instagram and Facebook. What the heck, man?
Also, new Studio Series wave is out.
Yep.
Except for Swoop.
CMD store.
Does anyone else have Shockwave?
No,
I pre-ordered
he
him.
comes out on the.
I have. I forgot both the Sideswipe and Sunstreaker. I don't have the Shockwave.
I know
Shockwave's
someone who
actually-
has the Shockwave.
Yeah,
Shockwave
Linkamus.
is- Yeah, 'cause
Already in the
They
States?
got there from earlier.
Yeah, Linkamus got his from a guy at TFCon. Some guy at TFCon managed to get one early without the box, and he bought it off of him.
My buddy False Convoy ended up getting it as well, but Shockwave officially doesn't come out until the 15th. But if you want him now and want to pay a little extra, CMD Store has him in stock.
There it
last I
is.
checked.
There it is. There is the image.
I can patiently
There you go.
wait because I have my
Convoy.
Amazon Prime membership.
Boy. There we go.
Is that him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that looks good.
Ooh.
By the
Maybe-
way,
ooh.
before we completely move on from the topic, do you guys want to hear the last couple of crossover figures I have?
Yes, please. But I want
Sure.
to backtrack to your Back to the Future one, and I want to add one to it.
What's that?
Maximus, you're familiar with the IDW Back to the Future crossover comic, right?
Yeah, I think we mentioned this on the scrapyard.
We have, but still, I want a Watchtower figure.
Wasn't there a
Is that-
comic a crossover of Transformers and Terminator on one
Yes.
occasion?
Yeah,
I was just about to get into that. One of the figures I wrote down on here is a Terminator figure because they never made one. They only ever did the comic. The idea was that they take the core class Mohawk and they have it turned into the motorcycle from Terminator 2. And what they do is they retool the head to look like a T1000 like head.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Because since Mohawk has a removable head, it's practically asking for there to be an easy retool.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
that's right.
He just needs a gun rather than a knife.
And just give him a shotgun instead of a knife, and again it's the motorcycle.
Okay, how about this? If you're familiar about the TARDIS from Doctor Who,
sort of. I know what Doctor Who is. I've never seen it though.
I've never got into it. I know it's
just letting people know the TARDIS is the blue police box.
Oh yeah, that's a. Yep.
A Godzilla crossover would be pretty dope.
Pretty much just make do a Godzilla and Kong crossover where it's pretty much just a Beast Wars Megatron and a Primal, but
Optimus Primal and like retool them, yeah.
Or Primal and Grimlock.
Yes, just something along those lines.
Yeah.
like just retool SS-86 Grimlock and have him turn to Godzilla.
Yeah.
And give him
Or
just
Beast
that'd
Wars
be easy.
Megatron. Yeah.
Mm.
So what are the other ones you have left, Briximus?
I also have another Stranger Things crossover, but instead it turns into the truck that Hopper is always driving throughout the show.
I was thinking about that one.
I have no idea. I've never seen Stranger Things.
I haven't
Pretty much
either.
the main police guy. He just has he's the police chief, and he just drives a van that says police on it.
Okay.
And so make a figure. I'm surprised that one didn't come out first because it feels like that's the more iconic vehicle, more so than the pizza van. Because the pizza van only ever showed up in the most recent season, where Hopper's truck has been in like every single season.
That's probably why.
Up until 3.
That's probably why. Though,
up until 3.
It's the most recent thing, and Hasbro's like, we can capitalize on this. So then, like, well, let's make.
Okay. Did anyone manage to find Crimson Flame?
No.
I'm gonna be buying mine from eBay soon. Also, Crimson Flame. You mean Red Dragon Thundersword? There's your Power Rangers crossover. I have a friend of mine.
But I am happy. I am happy that Hasbro acknowledged the looseness issues on Steelbane and they fixed it for Crimson Flame.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that, by the way.
I'm glad you guys are laughing at that, by the way, because I have a friend of mine who gets so pissed off at me whenever I say that. He's like, "No, that's not a Power Rangers crossover." I'm like, "Isn't it though?"
It definitely could be if they wanted it to be one.
Isn't it?
What about a Transformers and Star Trek crossover?
Oh yeah. Oh, give me a Fortress Tiberius. That'd be cool.
I was just about to bring up my last one on the list. It's a Voltron crossover, but instead, every single one of the lions that combine also have individual robot modes.
So make a bunch of Tigatrons with combiner ports.
Yep.
Or I guess maybe like Razor Claw from the Power of the Primes.
Speaking of Tigatron, it would be interesting seeing Tigatron in the movies.
Yeah.
Speaking of Voltron, what about taking the vehicle version of Voltron and make that a Transformers crossover figure?
That'd be cool.
And all the vehicles have individual robot modes, kind of like same concept, but
exactly,
just Voltron.
I'm probably gonna go back to like more childish one, but like, what about a Bob the Builder crossover?
We have Scoop.
Yeah, he's right
I
there.
have a Thrilling 30 Scoop.
And he still holds up, I'd say.
TFA, what did you say? What crossover?
A Bob the Builder crossover.
The Constructicons.
Okay.
That's another thing I grew up with personally that I've just always loved. The old Bob the Builder. Like, I'm gonna sound like an old man, but the old claymation Bob the Builder. Like,
I actually grew up with that, so you shouldn't feel very old.
The stop motion ones?
I think we'll see more animated figures.
I grew up on the Thomas the Train where it was the little model trains, not the CGI.
Okay, well, speaking of which, Thomas the Train Transformers crossover.
Transformers.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Thomas Prime. That's
Hasbro can just take James Farr's creation of Optimus Prime and make that into a licensed toy. So,
Oh, you know
Yeah.
about Transformers?
yes.
You're like the only other person I know of who actually knows about that.
I'm aware of. I've never actually watched the videos, but I have seen them in my feed a couple times.
You should
There
watch
is-
them. They're pretty great.
There's the.
Well, it's like when I see them, I think of just those knockoff toys that you see, like those Chinese knockoff toys, and so I kind of avoid them.
and we crossed the 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
Golly.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've been
It's
here
been
for
a
3
fun
hours.
stream, though. This has been a
But
fun stream.
yeah, the Transformers from James Farr, Optimus Prime, he created Decastator,
Devastator, Unicrane,
Unicrane, Megatrain, Galvatrain, Optimus
Galvatrain.
Supreme.
what was the other? There's this like a spider lady, like
It was
Tracharachnia,
Lady Tracharachnid or something.
I think. Was it Tracker? No. I want to say it was Tracharachnia, but I could be wrong.
Oh, one other question: does anyone have any desire for them to do any crossovers with like DC Comics or Marvel?
What's it called?
Yes to the Marvel, because the original Transformer Marvel crossovers, as you know, they were okay for what they were, but they could have been a lot better. So yes. Also, a DC one that would be cool. Literally, just take Batman and call him Botman.
Plus, just Batman alone has already a lot of potential. Like you could have one that turns into the Batwing, one that's the Batboat, Batmobile.
Just make him turn into a bat.
I really need a Batmobile Transformer, please. I need a Batmobile.
Oh yeah, Batman and Transformers. That's another good.
Yeah, okay. The lady from Transformers 4 is called Tracharachnis.
I was close.
That's. I've
Tracharachnis.
never heard of
And
Transformers.
he created
Sounds
Hey, sir.
wonderful.
I'm gonna say this to everyone who's watching this: go watch Transformers. Like, if you like, or if you grew up with Thomas the Tank Engine, but you just mainly like Transformers, it's such a fun little thing that he did. It's really fun.
yeah, and he did a Age of Extinction trailer parody
Yeah,
where
he
it's a Gauge of Extinction, and he did a Galvatrain 2.0, and then he made Decastator become Grimlock.
What?
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Like,
He
to
also
be
did
honest,
Shockwave. I forget what they called him.
they called him Scrapwave.
Oh right, okay.
Scrapwave, and he did an Evil Birdie also. And for some reason it is so weird because
Wait.
Birdie was running on tracks instead of the road.
Wait, was it the creepy dude who ran into into Thomas before?
Yes, he was like the
Okay.
base transit. He was base transit,
Oh my god.
and then he did the Rosimus Prime.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Rosimus Prime, and
It's a
And-
fun little like fan series that he did. You guys should.
And then
check it out.
he technically did a like an Optimus Primal parody with Transformers 5, like the monkey.
Oh yeah, whenever Vector took it from
Yeah.
the movie set.
How about the Transformers stop motions? Those are really cool.
Oh, I have a
So-
quick question.
Hmm?
So this crossover is a little bit of a different one. Like it wouldn't be anything like too remarkable, but like, what if they redid like all of the Stunticons or something similar to the Stunticons, and it was just like Fast and Furious cars,
Ooh.
and they all combine into like their own version of like Menastor?
Oh, that would be cool.
Just call them family.
I have only seen one Fast and Furious movie, and that is it.
I haven't seen any of them.
They have made so many Fast and Furious movies. I'm honestly really annoyed.
Like I've only seen,
they're-
was it Fast X? Was like the newest one that came out that we just watched on break, and
I cannot.
10?
It's just-
You saw Fast and the Furious 10?
The OG movies are nothing like what they are now, and the OG movies, in my opinion, are better.
That's normally how it goes. Yeah.
yeah.
it'd be really
Like the original movies are just racing movies, where now they're like super spy Jason Bourne
They're
type
like
whatever.
discount like James Bond films at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. But yeah.
We need a
But,
Transformers Alien crossover.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Transformers
Nice.
Predator.
Transforming
Yeah, we need Predator too.
Yeah,
What-
bro,
what
Predator.
is
Yes,
it called?
Predator.
The thing that's used to fight
Okay.
the Cocoon alien
Okay, I'm gonna say this
power
once.
loader.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this once. Okay. I'm gonna say this to Hasbro and ask them to not make this crossover, please, because it's too creepy. Don't merge the Thing and Transformers together. Please don't do it.
Ew.
Oh, they will at some point. You know they will. They've already done
To be
Frankenstein
honest,
and Dracula.
Don't
Was
do
there
it.
not a crossover with Transformers and My Little Pony at one point?
Yeah.
yeah, but only it was a My Little Pony figure, not a Transformer figure.
It's
Yeah,
not
I think they
Transformers.
just gave like one of those, like a
Yes, Nathaniel.
Yes, Transformers
Transformers
Halo
Halo
crossover
crossover would be sweet, too.
Whoa.
Yeah, Warthog, Wraith, Scorpion.
Yeah, this is the one you're talking about. Yes, I own this. I have
Ah,
What?
that is the Ponymus Prime.
Oh my.
questions that I don't know if I want answers to.
Okay, let's get back to
Tony
Halo. Wraith would be nice.
Hold on. No, we're not doing that stigma crap here. The only
Autobots
reason I
can turn
bought
into
that,
all
okay?
of the
The only
UNSC
reason I bought
vehicles,
Yes,
Is
the
because
Warthog,
I-
the Scorpion.
and then Decepticons can turn into all of the Covenant vehicles.
Yeah.
I want to backpedal though for a second, okay? The only reason I have that, for one, it was on sale at GameStop. Two, I'm not a brony, but I do enjoy Gen 5, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. It's just a good show. It's like a little feel-good show that you can watch. Like, and the
Is it
voice
the-
cast is
the-
phenomenal.
when you say Gen 5, is it the Make Your Mark series?
Or Gen 4, my bad.
Ah.
Like,
Because
the
I
one that was-
Gen 5's a little too recent.
I
Yeah,
recently
I meant
finished Make Your Mark. I finished Make Your Mark on Netflix, and it's a fun show. And
That's not what I've been
one
hearing.
of the things I speculated was having the return of Spike, and I was right.
They kind of have to, but like, I mean, honestly though, like even just like the comic as well, the My Little Pony Transformers comic, it's
Okay.
a fun little read. Like,
I need to say this. You know, I'm very much a brony because I love the My Little Pony show. I always loved the show. I've watched a lot of the episodes. I've seen a lot, almost
Never
of
heard
it.
that before.
So I'm a fan of My Little Pony. I love the show so much. I love Spike. He's my boy. When I saw Spike return in Make Your Mark as the King of the Dragons,
oh dang,
I was so happy for him.
Spoilers there, JJ. Thanks.
I mean honestly, but at the same time, I don't care.
Sorry to anyone in the audience who's
Sorry for spoilers, but hey, the show has been around for like very long. So Yeah.
I'm being
You
sarcastic.
watch that
JJ.
stuff,
I'm just-
JJ.
It's fair.
What?
game at that point.
I had no
Sorry?
idea you watched that stuff. I mean, I did at one point, but I was like, I was a little guy. Little Republic.
I mean, like, here's the thing, right? There's always going to be stigma with something. Like, people could look at us right now and they could still be like, "Oh, you guys still collect Transformers?" And like, "It's baby show." Blah blah blah. It's like, it's not a bad thing to enjoy something that's not normal for most people to enjoy. Like,
Yeah,
even our
yeah.
age demographic, our gender and crap. Like, literally.
Yeah.
My Little
mean,
Pony has been one of the like most fun, enjoyable comfort shows I've ever had because it takes you away from like everything going on in the world. Like,
Yeah,
they have
and
their
then-
conflicts and crap.
And here's
Right.
the thing, and the fact. Okay. Here's the thing about My Little Pony: the fact they actually brought Weird Al, aka Ratgar, into the show.
Oh, yeah.
incredible,
Sandwich.
actually.
Cheese sandwich. I love him.
Cheese sandwich? What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the pony.
that was
that's
his
the
name.
pony he voices.
Cheese
Name. He's great.
Sandwich. He was the comedic pony, and he married Pinkie Pie at the end. So
By the way,
And-
just to make this clear, there's a lot of us are really enthused about new Rescue Bots toys.
Yes.
yes. I mean,
So like,
come
just,
on.
just making that clear.
on.
New modernized figures based on toys for toddlers. Just making that clear.
Imagine the Rescue Bots like being brought into live action Bayverse style would probably be, I don't know, Barricade, Long
Make
haul.
Chase into a violent psychopath.
Can we
This
please
is-
get a new
this-
can we please get a new High Tide figure, please, to go up with Tidal Wave? Because that would be
Titan class High Tide, please
Oh my.
Make it happen.
make it happen. Yes.
If I
And
remember, High Tide was
or
pretty stern.
Make High Tide. When they make High Tide, include a little tiny transformable servo. So
Not even that. Make sure he has like a little transformable core robot that turns into the submarine.
oh yes, that's right. Yes.
Do what they're doing with Tidal Wave, right? Except don't make him combine with anyone aside from the big ship. Or
Maybe you
the
could
Mega
make
Boss.
the submarine kind of like a Power Master.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
I mean, I'm not gonna
Or-
lie.
or
I've been
more-
hunting for
or-
like,
Or more of a headmaster, really.
well, yeah, okay, yeah. Kind of like Fortress Maximus. Actually, now that I think about it, that is kind of what he is.
Yeah. Yeah, Legacy Chase is amazing. And I'm so glad that Heat Wave is getting a figure next year. So and to answer your question about whether animated figures are getting are continuing next year, yes, they are continuing in the form of animated Wasp.
Yeah, we're still
Hmm.
waiting on animated Motormaster this year.
Yep. Animated Motormaster is still happening. I hope he has his box head and his natural goatee. So
Oh, he's gonna have the box head.
yeah.
If they didn't, a lot of people would be upset.
Motormaster is not Motormaster without the box head. Just to be clear. Because Motormaster's box head is always very iconic with Motormaster himself.
Except
if you
with,
don't have a box head for Motormaster, that is not Motormaster. I'm sorry.
except with Rid 2015 Motormaster, because they.
I
gave
mean,
him, like,
technically,
That
his head
one
was still in the
was-
box.
Yeah, he can't. But like, it's just his round head with like an outer box. Like, it's not his full.
It's
head
not
is a
part
box
of his head. It's more like a hood.
It's still
Not
still
like
there.
a car hood, but whatever.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
bunch.
it's still there, so I'm not really too mad about it.
I mean, I'm not mad either. I don't count that as a box head because it's not.
But his design in already 2015 though, it is peak. Is very peak. Like
He gave like Optimus's shoulder design a run for its money.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
all he has to do is like someone standing right next to him, and he goes to speak to someone, turns around, and just whacks someone in the face with his shoulder pad.
Exactly.
What
And
was that wild break?
and you know what's cool about this Monomaster is that for the toy, the Combiner Force figure, his head looks like Megatron.
The Studio Series Sunstreaker also suffers that shoulder problem where you move his shoulder and it hits his head.
Yeah. No, I
was
was more so
worried
talking
about that.
like I was more so talking about like how Motormaster's shoulders in Rid 2015 are more outward, like Optimus's, and he just like turns to talk to someone and just whacks him in the face with their shoulder.
You could land a plane on those shoulders.
Yeah, let me see the
Oh
let
my.
me share the design pic of this Monomaster.
His
here.
shoulder, his
I love,
shoulders.
I
are
love
se-
this design from Monomaster. Just this design is just
His shoulders
know,
are secretly like
for-
aircraft carrier for my
Okay.
That is a
jets.
dope design for Motormaster.
yeah, it's a really dope design. You know, for those who complained about the beast, the very animalistic Decepticons in RD 2015, look at Monomaster.
I think the only thing I didn't like about RID 15 was just it didn't hold my appeal as a Prime fan.
But that's because like every Transformers Prime fan was setting up way too high expectations for a sequel series. Like they were anticipating everyone coming
Like-
back.
It wasn't terrible, but as a continuation of Prime, it
No.
eh.
If the show decided to be its own thing, I wouldn't have been so mad about it. It's the fact that it really tries to be a Prime sequel, and it's not that it's necessarily a bad sequel in terms of like some of the characters coming back. It's mostly just like
It's
How
the
they
tone.
claim it's a Prime sequel, but like none of the Prime plot holes get resolved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too. It's like the tone shift I can kind of understand. Like they're trying to be a bit less violent and like post-war they're trying to have restrictions on weapons, but if you're handling war criminals, you should probably be armed.
Trying to be far less violent. Season 1
Yeah.
finale, Megatronus completely gets obliterated into dust.
But
Yeah.
also the Decepticon hunters were just lame as heck.
Yeah.
I get what they were going for, but
The armor upgrade was kind of cool.
yeah, that one was cool. But I think just overall, like it was fine. It just didn't really hold my interest past a certain point because you're just waiting for something to happen. And
Honestly, for RID
that's-
2015, for me, I actually really enjoyed the show. Season 1 was okay. Season 2 got better. Then season 3 and season 4. That
Holy
is
crap,
where
season 3.
That
Holy
is
crap,
where-
season 3.
is it
I
actually worth?
wouldn't mind
got
a new
good.
core class version of a core
That-
class version of the Minicon.
Fix it.
Yeah, fix it.
Also,
Yeah.
Acer, you were asking something?
So is it actually worth like continuing past the first season? I didn't even finish the first season.
I mean, okay, how much do you care about spoilers?
Not really. Like I
Okay,
know what
so-
happens in the later seasons with Starscream coming back with all the
okay,
Minicon
so
power-ups.
you know. Yeah, okay.
And then I know Soundwave makes a return past a point, and like Soundwave's trying to get Megatron to come back, but
Soundwave shows up a couple times, surprisingly.
Yeah.
but like I think that
mean,
whole
they're-
part of the plot I learned about, I was like, wait, why are they trying to bring back Megatron? He's already said, no, I'm done. The war's over.
I mean, Soundwave
think-
was unaware
I
that
think
Megatron quit the Decepticons.
Yeah, 'cause he
Yeah,
was stuck in
Soundwave
China's
never
time.
knew. Soundwave never knew that Megatron quit the Decepticons. He didn't know.
Yeah, because he was stuck in the shadow.
Oh, yeah, no, that happened on Cybertron.
Yeah, it happened on
Dude.
Cybertron, and when Megatron got murdered by Bumblebee, I have a feeling that Soundwave did follow him to Earth, did follow Megatron back to Earth, but then Soundwave
might not
got
have-
stuck on Earth. Soundwave got stuck on Earth. He didn't know that Megatron was coming back to life.
Yeah, he
So
might not have known about his resurrection and becoming Megatron again. And when he found out, he was like, yeah, Megatron's alive, but the war is over. Like, what do you mean the war's over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
but
I
the
guess
one thing
Repu-
that really surprised me about RD 2015 is including Cyclonus.
don't get that's one problem I have with that show, where they take such an iconic character from the '86 movie and they completely waste him.
Yeah, they only give him like what, an episode or two.
They set him up the entire 4th season as the High Council, and his reveal, everyone pretty much knew because the toys revealed it, and then he's in there for the final, that's basically at the finale, and it's like, what the heck? You have
Yeah.
this incredible character, and you reduce him to one episode? Like, I know, like, Robots in Disguise 2015 does that with pretty much every Decepticon, except for, like, the ones that come back, like Steeljaw and, like, Quillfire and Underbite, Bisque, like, all those guys. But, like, they don't, a lot of the
Underhoof?
other characters, you don't see again. And it's,
Yeah,
like,
they-
you
they-
build up Cyclonus and waste him. It's like, come on, there's so much potential.
Yeah, honestly, it's like very so much potential. But I'm
Maybe
glad
they're
they.
getting rushed
I'm glad
with the wedding.
Hasbro. I'm glad they actually brought in more Decepticons that have actually proper robot mode designs compared to the animalistic Decepticons like Bisque,
Mhm.
Springload, and Quillfire and all that. You know, Fracture and Thunderhoof, their robot modes are pretty normal. They look pretty normal. And Overload.
Yeah, I think some of the Decepticons having more of like an animalistic robot mode makes sense. I can see it.
I love the fact that Thunderhoof is our first ever tractor transformer.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool. He's
Also,
a pretty cool dude.
He just
Public
gets the deer
Cinema-
antlers.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Republic Cinema had to go, so it was good.
Yeah,
seeing
Republic
both.
Cinema had to go. All right, see ya. Republic Cinema, bye bye. See you next week. But anyway,
See ya.
you know, when I first watched RD 2015, I was so confused when Grimlock was shown having Decepticon symbols, and I'm like,
Why is he
I
Decepticon?
love-
What?
I love that.
why does Grimlock have Decepticon logos? He's not a Decepticon, man. Are you dumb? But I'm glad. I'm glad they changed the Decepticon logo into an Autobot logo after episode 8. So,
Oh, it is the same Acer. I thought so.
so
Sorry.
yeah. But anyway, so
Did
yeah,
I
I'm
ever
glad.
mention to you? Did I ever mention about the idea that I had for a Transformers Prime like sequel that they could have used it for ID 2015 if they wanted to, but like, you know what my idea was?
What?
Remember the Nemesis Prime episode in Transformers Prime where Silas made that mechanical Optimus?
You mean
Yes.
Nemesis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nemesis.
The idea was that some Dark Energon got onto that Nemesis Prime.
Ooh.
Ooh.
See, then I
And-
could like Nemesis a little more as opposed to, oh, here's Age of Extinction Galvatron again.
Yeah, so like just imagine what kind of events would have occurred if Dark Energon had entered into that Prime copy.
I'm pretty sure he'll just be his own Cybertronian.
Well, no, if he got infected by Dark Energon, and I mean, that's inherently evil. Like, and Nemesis Prime is the antithesis to Optimus, so I could see him like trying to make his own faction.
So like,
I guess maybe-
and also imagine that happening like after Prime like died and like Cybertron's trying to become peaceful. Like imagine Nemesis Prime then showing up and everyone's like, and like the image of Optimus is being tarnished by the Nemesis Prime.
Yeah.
Mm.
See, that'd be
Yeah.
cool. Because I really hated how they did Nemesis Prime in the episode. Like, it was literally the case of, oh, here's Age of Extinction Galvatron again. And it's like, that's not Nemesis. You want a good Nemesis Prime? Watch.
Wait, I thought Nemesis Prime and Transformers Prime happened before Age of Extinction Galvatron happened.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it did because the show ended in 2013 or whatever, and Age of
Well, in that
Extinction came out
case,
shortly after.
I'm back.
In that case, pre-Age of Extinction Galvatron.
Yeah.
My bad. But like I was saying, you want a good Nemesis Prime, and I mean a really good Nemesis Prime, watch Armada episode 43 Puppet. That's Nemesis Prime.
How about the War for Cybertron trilogy Nemesis Prime?
Okay, that's also a good one too.
Okay.
But that's more of an alternate reality Optimus where he became evil. Like, Nemesis is inherently just a monster. He's everything that is the opposite of Optimus, and that's exactly what Armada Nemesis Prime is.
He lets his power and his emotions get the better of him.
I have a feeling. So it's rare that Optimus becomes Nemesis Prime himself. These days, like the last night Optimus Prime, he became Nemesis Prime, but then that was really bad. But I think Hasbro learned from their mistake, and they actually took that idea of having Optimus Prime becoming Nemesis Prime, put that into War for Cybertron trilogy, but make it better.
It wasn't that much better.
Yeah, we don't speak about the last night Nemesis Prime.
Like
We don't talk about that.
I think if they were given more than 6 episodes per season, it probably would have had much better writing. But
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
personally still stand by the War for Cybertron trilogy because it was better than some of the other shows that I've watched, and I think it still was a lot more entertaining. But that being said, I still feel like they could have used. I do agree they should have had at least like 10 episodes instead of 6 per
Yeah.
Of all
season.
the first of all the seasons from War for Cybertron trilogy, I think Kingdom was my favorite. So
Kingdom was the best of the trilogy, which I mean, it's still not a high bar, but
not
Yeah,
perfect.
it's
not
really-
perfect.
Yeah, it's not
not
really
perfect.
saying much if it's the conclusion ends up being the best. Because like Siege was all right, Earthrise was all
Whatever.
over the place.
Although
And then-
Skylinks in Earthrise was cool.
Earthrise kept making it seem like they were trying. Earthrise made it seem like they had like multiple different show ideas just meshed together as one season because they were like, all right, we only have 6 episodes and this many ideas. What are we taking out? And they were like, how about we just do all of them?
Okay, in Earthrise, the Quintesson judge just removing so many faces is creepy.
I
yeah,
love
that part. Because I think what was weird was like the way Netflix had the show rated was like a kid show. even though it was clearly aimed for older
Adults.
audiences. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I had hopes that Earthrise would be good, but then you see the Quintesson just removing the other. I was like, wait, what?
That was so
Are we
cool.
about to get crazy here? And then,
Oh,
oh no, it's just this one episode. That's what, like, my
I
day is ruined.
I
That was
was
so
getting
cool.
creeped out. I was creeped out when that happened.
I was kind of hoping they would go down like the horror side of the war, like the horrific things that happened during war, and instead we just get like the shock horror of someone cutting out like other parts of them, and it didn't have as much impact as I thought it would.
Mm.
Yeah, plus I was a little confused with some of the like metaphysical like theming they were trying to have with like Megatron being powerful. Like I did not fully understand the reason why he was taking the Matrix from Optimus.
And the voice and the voice from Beast Wars Megatron, I cannot, man. I can't.
We don't talk about it.
We don't.
Unforgivable.
Like, and what's
Unforgivable.
crazy is they didn't have a terrible voice cast for the show. Like, they had a pretty good picking for cast. They just allocated them weirdly.
Starscream
Yeah,
would
like
be best
Megatron and
casting.
Dinobot.
Yeah, like they should have swapped those voice actors for both because they both had decent delivery for their characters, but it like that's not Tigatron and that's not Dinobot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like part of me thought some of them got mixed by accident. Like they got like swapped out like by accident. So I'm like, there's no way they sound like that.
And Optimus Primal, I mean, yeah, the only Optimus Primal anyone will ever accept is Gary Chalk.
Gary
But
Chalk, 100%.
I think the guy they got for Primal was decently solid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
I'm
decent.
surprised.
Yeah, he was pretty solid.
I'm surprised
the-
that they sorry.
Oh, you're good. The only voice actor I didn't actually care for in the show was it Jake Fushi was the guy who did Optimus Prime?
Yeah,
I know he
Jake
did
Fushi.
Prime in Cyberverse too, but his performance in Cyberverse was a lot better than in the War for Cybertron.
Yeah,
He
because
also-
in
he also
Cyberverse,
did-
in Cyberverse, the speed of Optimus Prime's voice is so much faster than War for
They
Cybertron.
might have had better like direction for their dialogue. Like the actual dialogue overall wasn't terrible, but the delivery they had him do was like, yeah, we want it to be like dark and depressing, but you have to stop after every other word.
It's
Yeah.
like
Or else. Like
In
it's
my
it just- it
opinion-
wasn't
In
like
my
it's like,
opinion, everything
okay,
should have been
well,
dark and depressing,
well-
but Optimus should have been that positive light to everyone else.
yeah, he should have had that more like he should have put the Chad level energy he had in Cyberverse into
I'm gonna say this. Okay, I'm gonna say this. And this is where we need to be. Autobots, Maximals, roll out. It's so slow, man. I cannot.
Honestly,
and
they should have at least
because
to be fair, okay,
with
I will
Primal,
give
they really-
I will give credit. I will give credit where credit is due. Tigatron spoke in a normal speed, like
yeah, he spoke normally, like he was fine. All the
Yeah,
Maximals
but-
and Predacons
the
did.
Maximals. They spoke very well. They spoke like normal speed, not slow, like Optimus.
Yeah, but
And
it's the
even
voice
Jason
that shows
Marnocha
it.
for Megatron was also really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was great as Galvatron.
Which, by the way, I went back and rewatched the War for Cybertron trilogy sometime it was around November last year, and I actually had a much more positive experience watching it after watching everything from start to finish, from Siege to End of Kingdom. Not just because I found it better because it was the whole thing and not split into 3 separate sections, but I also changed my opinion on it because it's like I started to realize that Megatron is the main character of the show.
Yeah,
Okay, makes sense. Yeah, definitely makes sense.
Which I mentioned that to Jason Marnocha when I went to go meet him at TFCon, and he fully agrees with me.
Wow. Okay.
He was really nice, by the way. He's a really nice guy, and it's so cool how you can seamlessly put out that Megatron voice like just on the spot within like seconds.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
his Megatron voice, it's just a young G1 Megatron is all that is.
And his Galvatron. His
And yeah, and
Galvatron
it, like
was
it's really
fantastic.
good.
And I actually liked his performance in Combiner Wars. I loved that like sarcastic Megatron.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
Like if they got him for future shows as Megatron, I would have no complaints because
Yeah.
we're not going to have Frank Welker.
I think Jason Marnocha would be a great alternative if Frank Welker is not available. So
I didn't care for the guy who did him in Cyberverse too much. He just sounded too try
Pretty
hard,
generic.
edgy.
what was the guy in Cyberverse? What was his name?
I forget what it was.
his
He
name,
just
I forget his name, but he also did Tarn.
like
And I
his
think
Megatron
the-
wasn't. It
Yeah,
wasn't
Mark
terrible.
Thompson. Mark Thompson. There we go. Mark
Yeah,
Thompson.
him.
His Megatron wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. It was like it's okay.
He was just trying too much to be Frank Welker.
Yeah, he's like too angry. Shouted too
Holy
much like
crap.
the War for Cybertron came Megatron.
But
no,
I-
it's still
I
my
think-
favorite
I think,
alternate Megatron voice that's not Frank Welker.
Who?
It's it Transformers animated.
Corey Burton.
Yes.
Mm.
With Hugo Weaving being a very close second.
What? No
If
love
only
for
Hugo
David
Weaving
Kaye?
actually cared about that role, though.
Oh, hold on a second. No love for David Kaye?
Yeah, David Kaye was
David
good too.
Kaye, I don't count David Kaye because that's a different kind of Megatron.
Okay.
Well, he also didn't he do one or two performances in the Unicron trilogy, or just the one at the beginning?
No, he did all three.
All
He
three.
did all three.
He was Megatron for the entire trilogy. Started off.
Or
as,
He just wasn't
Megatron.
Megatron in the first episode of Cybertron for some reason.
That's what I was thinking of. That like he wasn't
Yeah.
in something along that trilogy.
Yeah, it was. I believe it was scheduling conflict at that point, and then a similar thing happened with Energon, where in one of the episodes, it wasn't David Kaye, it was Richard Newman.
Oh, another actor who voiced Megatron in RID 2001, Daniel Riordan.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
just-
another Megatron voice actor who is not Frank Welker.
Yeah. It's just animated Megatron from Corey Burton was just one of the most intimidating Megatron performances. It makes me wish that Megatron appeared and animated more, but
Yeah,
also that Megatron's benefit, him not appearing very much, really set him up as being this really big bad villain that like he's too
Yeah.
powerful for the Autobots to be showing up every single
Yeah.
time.
and like the only way he was taken down initially is because Starscream snuck up on him, and it took Optimus everything he had
Yeah.
with upgrades to take him down.
It's true. Yeah. Well, it's been 3 hours, 32 minutes. So I think it's a good time to stop it here. So all right. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening to us geek out about Transformers stuff here and there, about
Yeah,
voice
this was fun.
actors and everything.
Yeah, it was
And
great.
This was fun.
This
This
was
was
really
great.
fun.
It was a great stream, a really fun stream, and I had fun. And so yeah, it's a really good stream.
Jade, I don't know how you do. I don't know how you do your endings. Do you do plugs? Do you allow people to plug their?
Hey, if you want to do plugs, go ahead. Okay,
I didn't
so
exactly volunteer to go first.
Yeah,
so who would like to go first?
Okay, there we go.
Who would like to go first?
I guess I can.
Okay,
I'll go
let's start with
I'll go
Briximus.
after.
And we'll
Hi,
go
I'm Briximus Prime, if you couldn't tell. I make fairly good content, I guess. Subscribe, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really I'm not really good with plugs.
Okay. TFA next.
So, TFA 1024, the TF Addict may not be like this for soon. I'm currently debating on undergoing a rebrand, possibly calling myself the Infinite Armada, since I'm pretty heavily dead set on just talking about Armada stuff all the time. If not that, it may not just be the TF Addict anymore. It might be the TF Armada Addict. I don't know. I'm not come back to YouTube yet. I'm just here to support a friend and take part in fun and just be here, hanging out with peeps. But if you want to see some of the stuff I've already posted, and you want to see the stuff I'm posting on Instagram, which, by the way, I posted not to pat myself on the back too hard or anything, but I posted a really good fan dub of Starscream's death and Transformers Armada. Please go check that out. I would really appreciate it.
It was so good.
Also,
Yeah,
side
follow me
note for me and TFA, this isn't the next Scrapyard episode this Friday, like the episode 100.
Yeah, it's episode 100, and it's going to feature TF Reworks from Instagram. If you guys have seen his stuff, he's a really, really talented Transformers customizer.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I've seen his works. Yeah, he's really
Yeah,
good.
he did. His most recent one, I think, was a Bumblebee movie, Hot Rod, done from Dropkick.
Ooh, yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll be on episode 100, which is our season finale of Scrapyard, which I will be part of.
And I'm going to try to join as well.
And yeah, I'm back on Instagram, so feel free to check me out there. Just YouTube's return is undetermined at the moment, so stay tuned for that. But please subscribe, follow, so I can transform your entertainment one day at a time.
Cool. Acer.
I'm Acer. I promise I'll do more Transformers photography on Instagram at Acer Reviews. It's just been hectic life. On YouTube, used to do video reviews. I might try to get back into those again, but every now and then I'll game stream like games like Monster Hunter. I play Yu-Gi-Oh on the side,
Ooh, you got my interest.
Yeah, I mean, I play a lot of Master Duel, so I have a little bit too much juice sometimes. And anyways, go follow me on Instagram at Acer Reviews, or follow me on YouTube at Acer. I sell and make computers. I know how to build
Carrying that off
computers. If you need help or advice on some parts, I can offer that.
All right, cool. So that is everyone else. Everybody has introduced themselves and has already told you about themselves. So you guys already know who I am, JJ Prime Reviews and all that stuff. And I have an Instagram account called JJ Prime Transformers Picks. So if you want to go follow me for awesome Transformers Picks, please do. Yep, and we will. And I will have more reviews coming out soon. I still need to review Windblade, Gamer Edition Starscream, and the concept art Megatron. And I still have my knockoff Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime to review. Still haven't reviewed it yet, but I'll review that just for funsies, just for laughs, and because it's a knockoff. What do you expect? But anyway, so yes, and I will get more Transformers in the future. No worries, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel. Make sure to click that subscribe button down below, and make sure to click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you never miss any of my new videos in the future. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So I have been JJ Prime.
Briximus Prime.
TFA 1024, the TF Addict.
I'm Acer.
And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace out till all are one.
Till all.